watching, and his morning's up on Reddit. Can't take it personal when he's on the go. Unicycle vertical, rolling out the dough. Still got the photo on my fridge from graduation. Pollywogs and cap and gown, you were my inspiration. I guess the metamorphosis had to happen. The fans all needed you. On YouTube they be clapping when they see you rolling up classic CGI. Proud of my little bro, just know I saw that light inside. You looked up to me back when we were tadpoles, but now you won't return my calls. I'm getting kinda sad, bro. You left the lily pad, I know you had to go, but it hurt you never visit and it hurt you never wrote. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home.
Look, I was just a tadpole, chilling in the lily pad. I was living really fast and I had to go and double up the cash flow. Traded up the unicycle for a Lambo. Now I'm riding with the team, money piling from the meme. Now I'm shining on the screen. I turn into a giant on the scene. No DDP, but check the diamonds in the ring. That boy bragging about the jewelry. Sorry if I'm flashy, but the fashion kinda new to me. I'm killing every other meme brutally, and truthfully, compassion for the fam ain't what it used to be. Look, Peppy taught me everything, like how to make it to the top of every Reddit page. I started from the swamp and now I'm hella paid. Just bought a new loft in the Everglades.
There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. Guess you resented me when I got famous. Blowing up on Tumblr, the response was so insane. It always made you jealous every time you saw my face. On Nikki's Instagram, I saw you turn a greener shade. Hey, but I always wrote you back. I came home every Christmas on those fireflies we snacked. Sitting by the pond, you wouldn't even look my way. Just know that Peppy's here for you, that love will never change.
You used to be the biggest on the scene, and I was jealous you were living up the dream. And Pops never did enough for me, cause he got a little buzz just for sipping on his tea. I know we both really need improvement. We were so close back when we were 2 kids. Still got love, that's what the truth is. So I'ma pop up at the family reunion.
There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. So you want to use the internet? Be nice.
You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online.
Don't be a cyber bully.
You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online.
Don't be a cyber bully. It's never okay to post rumors or threats, to spread lies about your peers, or send harassing texts, impersonating people, sharing private information, photoshopping pictures to cause humiliation, cracking someone's password or hacking their account, stealing people's credit cards and charging large amounts. These things are illegal. You might end up in prison. Don't Snapchat while you drive. It might impair your vision. Don't be a grouchy grump or a misanthropic chump. Say nice things on the internet. Don't be like Donald Trump. Politics on Facebook can be so polarizing. When friends and family start to post opinions so surprising. Don't enter into flame wars. You can always close the screen. Go up for a walk instead of being mean. When it comes to online etiquette, take action, my advice. Don't talk that trash on YouTube just because you hate your life.
You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online.
Don't be a cyber bully.
You gotta be
opinions on the Second Amendment. And anyone who disagreed with her, she unfriended. With every single click, she felt like a hero. Till she woke up one day and her friend count was 0.
Back in '04, there was a really mean blog written by girls who hated Katie's songs. 10 years later, they couldn't get tickets. Her show at the Garden sold out in 2 minutes.
Sam was from LA, trolling every day, telling girls on Instagram that they should watch their weight. Drinking Mountain Dew as he crafted every post till he gained 1,000 pounds and couldn't leave his home.
When we hear the word troll, we think mean and unstable.
Not cute plastic dolls with jewels in their navels.
Xenophobic tweets
Or racist peppy memes.
are not what Lars and me
Wanna see up on our feeds.
You gotta be
Hey, how you guys doing?
online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online.
Don't be a
Hunter.
don't be a
By the way,
You gotta be kind to people online. A
no
good
worries.
friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online.
don't be a cyber bully.
Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing tonight? What up, Clay? What up, Daniel? Eddie Huncho? Jamal, hello, hello. How's it going, Hunter? How are you today?
Yeah, doing well, man. Made some awesome curry. And I've just been hanging out waiting for the stream.
Damn, that sounds really good.
Yeah, mint coconut.
I got a granola bar.
the trader life.
Yeah. How was your morning?
Trading wise, man. Yeah, I caught a quick scalp on live stream there, but it was really small, so it didn't quite cover a loss I had. But we've been doing really well lately. Just had a GU just really played me for a fool this morning.
Gold was really rangy too.
Gold, yeah, I'm not a gold trader at all.
Yeah, but they're both USD.
Yeah, exactly. The US currencies right now have so much more volatility, much more ranging because of what's going on in the news. I'm actually kind of liking it, but GU just kind of it really did something wacky.
Yeah, I was in gold buys down here, and this took so damn long. I just got out at break even. Right on this candle here. As it went up, I got out of break even, and then this candle happened.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
I'm
not familiar with gold too much. It seems completely random like that to me, where it just goes up and down like crazy.
Yeah, it's a real finicky little, you know what.
My best is EU. EU you can freaking scalp so easily.
I was to say, what up, Hunter? It's good to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you. Who is this?
Gurjot.
Hey, nice to meet you, man.
That's the freaking myth, the man, the legend.
Dare you?
Gurjot.
Clapping for that. I'm clapping for that.
My food. Yep. So stream, we got Hunter FX with us today, and we also got Aaron, the stream boss from last night, with us tonight as well. I don't know if he's got a mic.
That's because I was nice enough and gave it to him.
Yeah, you gave it to him. Started the trend. You kicked me down, and then he donated and finished it off.
I'm gonna make you a wealthy man. Watch. Well, no, it goes towards donations, right?
I have no idea, to be honest. I don't know if I get it or if I don't get it. I have no clue.
For a good cause.
Oh wow, holy cow, Toxic Snake, very nice. Very, very nice. Move this mic a little closer. There we go. Alright, GJ, what is GJ doing? Oh boy. GJ just looks... I think GJ, we gotta wait till Tokyo open for any possible opportunity, because we're kind of coming to this heavy daily support again. We make support, maybe we could take it up, but then we're trading into this trash. So I think price needs to move a little bit. If we look at the 15 minutes, the bread and butter for moving. Kind of making lower low, lower high, lower low, resistance, come down, lower low, lower high. So that's what we need to see, like we do every day on stream. But we see this, a no-go. It's a no-go. So let's let price action clean up. If it cleans up, maybe we get a trade. If it doesn't clean up, well.
You focus largely more on Asian pairs during the Asia session here, eh?
Yeah, so GJ and gold are my two pairs I look at, but I go over AJ, AU, EJ, GC, UJ, and then GJ and gold.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, I don't like to look at pairs that aren't in session right now, but
yeah,
I've noticed GU moves really well in this session. I don't know why, but it has really clean moves some nights. But
the problem I noticed about GU over the other US dollar pairs is it's very impulsive, and it doesn't return as deep in terms of, like, if you were to use something like Fibonacci, you only get about halfway back on a lot of GU moves, whereas like the other US dollar pairs, you get a solid pullback all the way to that golden zone, right?
Gotcha.
GU, I noticed, it's just very
You're talking like London, New York session?
Yeah.
I think that's...
I don't ever touch the Asian here, but what will be interesting to see what it looks like today.
I think that's probably because both pairs are in session, so it's just super volatile. So both currency pairs are just battling each other.
Yeah, it's something different about GU though, because EU goes deep, and that's what I like to trade, because I like those greedy pullbacks, right? But GU is like people are impatient and they want to jump in quicker. Yeah.
Hey Hunter, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I was gonna say, I'm not sure if you already answered this question, but are you like more like a scalper or like a swing trader?
Yeah, so I do essentially like scalp to swing type thing.
Okay.
Not really all the way swing. It's more like a scalp to intraday, and occasionally I'll let something run swing.
Depending if it sets up.
Yeah, like if it's really got a long target and I can run it for a day or two, then I'll do that. But like that would be the absolute max. I'm always taking profit before the market close.
And I was gonna say, do you, like, I hear you just talking about fibs right now. Is that the main way the main sort of strategy you use?
No, I trade mostly through liquidity pools, market manipulations, and price action. But a lot of people use fib, and it's a common practice. So I like to kind of talk about it and in terms of finding like a rough area and where you're going to want to pull back to. I don't use it as like a strict rule or anything. It's just a nice guide in my opinion, at least for new people.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Like, could you, if you have the time right now, I was gonna say, could you explain what you mean by liquidity pool? Like,
yeah.
Like,
so
could you show an example, even if you can?
Am I able to screen share here?
Nope, but I can pull up on the chart whatever you want, and then you can annotate on the screen too.
Yeah. So let's look at GU. I don't know how to annotate, but
You click view options at the top, and it'll be
I see.
There you go. Yeah.
What
Okay.
up, everybody?
Yeah, throw on GU, and then throw on the 5 minute. So this is super simple. Well, actually, this was a trade that I took today that was just actually wrong. So if I can draw on here, annotate, right? So we can see that essentially there's a range that's happening back and forth here. Hopefully this pulls it off when I undo. Okay, perfect. I can do that. Sweet. So we've made a range here, and anyone who started getting long in this area, right, they started making a little bit of profit. So naturally they start putting their stops behind this level, right, after they see a solid base. This is just an example of like something that happens quickly. And then so we know that there's a lot of stops here. This is our liquidity, right? So that's what's going to fill the market makers orders. So what they do is they dive down the price before they make the actual move, right?
Oh, okay.
So we use that liquidity to fill the large players' orders. And then after I see momentum change from a liquidity grab, right, then we look for the pullback to get a nice kind of sniper entry, right? So on this trade, I actually entered on this bottom wick right here, right? So I don't mind showing you that this was obviously a loser, and I put my stop right here, but I got stopped out, and you know it might continue down and whatnot.
So you put your stops below the liquidation zone that they
yeah, and I just give like a little bit of room, you know, whatnot, just in case there's a spread or something. No, there's no spread on longs, but just in case there's a little bit of pull. Another like a scalp I took here back in the opposite direction. We can jump on to the 1 minute. Oh, I gotta get rid of all this crap in. So go back to, yeah, pretty much a little bit further back.
Want me to zoom it out at all? You can see everything.
Yeah, can you, I don't know if you can see my mouse here. Yeah, pull it down there. Yeah, so, and then zoom out a little bit more. We might be able to get a better picture here. Yeah, so we can see, again, anyone who got kind of short in this area, or in this area, right? They're naturally going to be putting their stops behind that level, because what's the next level up? If you can zoom out a little bit, people get impatient. They don't want to put their stops like way up here, right? They want to put, get rid of all this shit, because if you move the chart, I have to move it again, right?
Yeah, it doesn't move with it.
Anyone who got short in this area and they start making money, they want to save their positions, right? So you have two options for your stop. Naturally, after you're in this zone, you say, okay, I'm gonna move my stop here, or it doesn't really make much sense to put stops anywhere here if you're just a regular trader, right? So they put their stops either way up here or here. They say that's way too far, so I want to save my position, so they put their stops right here, right? So again, we see that liquidity grab, and then we see a momentum shift back down, right? So this is a scalp I took. If I can get rid of this here, I took this on stream actually this morning. Don't normally scalp on stream, but and then we see the order block that shifted the price. That's where we enter the trade, and then you put your stop above, right? After you see the momentum shift.
When you're taking this entry, right, are you taking it once like where the bullish candle was created, like once that closes, or like would you just take it in general, just when it's like when the price is still moving?
I'm not sure which bullish candle you're referring to.
It's like the right in the middle. See this, like the one bullish right here. Yeah.
Oh, I placed a limit order right on this line right here. After I saw this momentum dump, right? After I knew that this was liquidity, right?
Like after it came up, you're saying?
Yeah, so once it hit here, it automatically entered a trade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a limit order here.
Okay,
Partially though, you can see like this isn't the smartest trade in most scenarios, because the momentum's not super strong coming the other way around. But the reason I was willing to take it was, if we zoom out, you can see that this was actually momentum, right? So if you go to the 5 minute, actually, we can see again. We can see that this, we were in a downtrend of the day, right? And then this was actually the momentum, and this was simply a retest of that order block, right? So everything kind of got nested into each other, right? So I was like, okay, it might as well enter right here on that retest, and then short. First target is the next level of liquidity, right? Because there's a lot of stops right here. And the second target is the next level of liquidity, right around here, right around there, right?
So you kind of wait for like the range and a way to break up, kind of grab liquidity, and then for it to close back down within the range. And the idea is that it's gonna continue heading down and breaking the support, right?
Yeah. You're basically the market makers need people to get stopped out in order to move the market in the other direction, because they need all that liquidity. So I don't like entering trades until I see other people getting stopped out. So if I see something really obvious, like this was obvious to me in people getting stopped out. The other reason I wanted to do that reversal was if we go to the 1 hour, you can literally see the exact same thing here, right? So you see lows formed, liquidity, momentum shift, and then this was a breaker block. So I was looking for longs in that area, right? So if you don't know what a breaker block is, like it's a term from ICT, but it's basically like the area before the sweep, right? So this is where a lot of resting orders were before the sweep happened. So most likely it's going to come back here.
Gotcha.
And then naturally you can see the 1 hour actually closed really well here too, right?
Yep.
Closed with all those sweeps. Get rid of all this garbage.
Which one? This close right here?
I forget exactly which one it was, but because, you know, I was doing it at the time, but it was one of these around here where it was actually closing nicely. And it was staying within my breaker block here, right? So I had my breaker, it was staying within it. So I was like, okay, this looks good. It'll take a long.
Did you still enter it, or did this one take you out?
I hit my so if you go to the 5 minute here again, I can kind of show you what happened here. So
Oh, is that what we were looking at right here?
yeah, it's very similar.
Okay.
This is basically nested version of the exact same thing I just showed you on the 1 hour.
Gotcha.
That's why I wanted to do this trade. Because most people might say, okay, this is a ridiculous like reversal. Why would you try to take a reversal like that? But it was because it was nested in another one. And I thought this was a really great trade. So I took half of my profit on that one because I thought it was a really good chance it would just wick down and then rally back up. I still had the bias that this whole trade was going to be going up, so I wanted to get out quickly. And then we moved our stop to break even, and then let it run, and then closed it before the end of the day.
Nice.
And now I never leave trades open at the market closed unless they're like so well into profit that they're just not going to get swept out.
Yeah, I never do it, but I left GJ in yesterday.
How was the spread on there?
It was fine.
Close.
It got up to, honestly, I don't even know what it got up to. Maybe like 6 or 7 or 8, maybe. It wasn't terrible.
Oh, that's not too bad because I was actually in a GU short yesterday, and I closed out of it right before the drop because I didn't want to get spreaded out, market close spread out on a Wednesday. Usually it's terrible.
Yeah, I would have, but I entered right here.
Oh yeah. And
then I secured right in here, and then I had the runner. This almost came and got me, but this was during Asian. The price was here when the spread was super high, so I was totally safe because I was just break even up here, and then caught it down to here.
Yeah, what made you enter?
Bearish close, clean traffic, took a sell down. This was a good 4-hour level, right? We were right here, so we were kind of tapping into this resistance or previous support, now resistance. Took it and played out. I did not expect that kind of move, but like I entered on like the tippy top of this wick, like super perfect. I exited right before we tapped here, and then it just kind of pumped real quick. So I was just looking for, I think I got 15 pips, got out, break even, and left 15% to of the 2% to run. So it was like it was at 0.25% running. So it was okay. It was a nice 200 pip move, so it was cool. I did it for the gram.
Yeah, you gotta leave 10% running sometimes just to see.
I look cool on Instagram, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I don't actually even track pips at all.
No?
I couldn't tell you ever what I get in pips.
Yeah.
But I know GJ moves crazy in terms of the number of pips, right? Because
it's pretty
way more volatile.
Yeah, I do everything in percentages, and then, but I mean, I never get 200 pip trades, so I remember that when they happen.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that sounds large.
Yeah, it isn't. I mean, normally I'm going for like 10 or 20, and then I'm out.
Yeah, totally.
So when you hit 200, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we hit a nice move. All right, chat. Holy questions.
Gold, I'd say wait for the open. Just see what it does.
Yeah. I think we should fall to this support down here, or we should fall and make a support down here, or this one of these two. Make that bottom 4-hour wick, bottom daily wick, and then move up. Hopefully we do that before we decide to go up. That would be ideal, right?
So what I'd like to see on gold personally is yesterday's high be swept and then retest the previous day. So Tuesday's supply zone area, right? If you know what I'm talking about.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Not a clue. You wanna what time frame you want? Daily?
Go to the 1 hour and then just zoom in a little bit. You keep so freaking zoomed in compared to me. I'm like zoomed all the way up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go zoom out even more here. Yeah, so you can see yesterday the high there right here, right?
Yep.
I keep doing Control Z to get rid of the lines. So this is just a simple SR flip, and I think SR flip traders are like impatient traders, so they often get stopped out, right? So this kind of initial drop off, I'm thinking that there's a lot of resting orders still here, waiting to get in, and there's a lot of stop losses behind this area for all the SR flip traders. So I think it would be great if, in this session we come up and we stop them out, and then we fill some of those orders before we rally back down. So I am also looking for longs here, as you guys were saying. You want gold to go up. I'm just kind of confirming your bias.
Yeah. Can I interject for a second, Paul?
Yeah, hold on. I think daily's I think the daily looks like we should get up to 1930. But yeah, now you can interject. Go ahead.
Now go back into so you see it better, not out as much as you wanted it. I wanted you to go back to where it was. Zooming in, yeah. So what I see on this 1 hour candle, what do we see on this 1 hour candle right now? That's forming right now for the last 6 minutes.
No bottom wick yet.
No bottom wick or no top wick, which tells me that, it's really a short amount of time. It's only 6 minutes, but there's no indication right now that sellers are rejecting. And there's no indication that buyers are rejecting. I would anticipate it breaking that 1910 area this time. Remember we talked about last night that if it didn't break that area, it would have to step down again, go down again, and then build up that momentum to the upside. I think this is the one that breaks it. But you're going to want to see this 1 hour candle for the next, obviously, 55 minutes. But I think this definitely could be the one that breaks the back of the 1910 area and goes up.
On this candle here?
Yeah, there's no indication right now, and it's small, right? But there's no indication that there's any rejection going on yet.
We closed bearish with the wick longer than the body. It's about the same length, but we got this one with the longer wick than the body too.
Right.
And we kind of just barely wicked over it, and now we're going bearish. So wouldn't that tell you that we're maybe going to return down a little bit?
Well, so and those candles, you have those two candles that you showed, but how much progress or how much follow through did you get on that? On those down candles, I guess. If you look at it from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles ago, every time it makes a lower tail, right? It's making a tail. Every time the tail happens, it happens higher than the one before, right?
Yep.
So that tells me its momentum is still to the upside.
Yep. If this breaks that low, though, I think we're going to see a move down.
We'll see. It's definitely possible, but it's a slow time. But I think that this candle could definitely potentially be the one that breaks finally above 1910. But time will tell for sure.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. If we break above here, that would, and then I don't know, that would just look real messy, in my opinion.
Yeah, you guys trade largely based off of singular candles or a couple candles, don't you?
For gold, it's pretty much one candle.
Ah, crazy. Yeah, That's cool.
Well, it's not all one candle, because we just went over the momentum on the 1 hour from the last 7 candles, saying that every time that tail at the bottom of the body of the candle, it closed higher than the last. So the entry is based off a single candle, but
it's still structure based. Still structure based.
Yeah, the analysis is based on the last 7 candles with the wick or the tail closing higher than the tail before it on the last 1 hour. So and also knowing that the higher time frames, the daily, the weekly, and the monthly are all uptrends in gold.
Yep.
So any retracement down on gold is going to be met by buyers because all the higher time frames still say it's an uptrend. So.
Yep. Trading gold is risky. Trading anything is risky. Trading in general is risky. So, you're not being rude, but the comment doesn't make any sense. Trading is a risk, no matter what you trade. Unless you don't trade, then there's probably no risk there. But
well, he should trade the US 30. He would think that gold is a tame little house cat if he traded the US 30. That's
Yeah, the
risky.
dumps on the US 30.
You should try that because that'll put hair on your chest if you try that one.
This is why I love EU. So well structured.
Ugh, EU is like watching paint dry to me.
I agree. I like GJ. When GJ trends on the 15-minute, it's like taking candy from a baby.
But I always like that. I always think that's interesting because, you know, in reality, if you think about it, getting out of bed in the morning is a risk, right? So if you're scared of risk, just stay in bed in the morning because then there won't be any risk to you. But literally getting out of bed every morning and going out and doing anything, getting in a car, you're risking getting in a car accident. Or are you going to live your life in fear of that all the time? No.
But also, if you stay in bed all day, you're risking getting obese and your body just withering away. So there's risk there
That's
too.
true. I mean, there's risk in everything. So our lives are always about, we always calculate what risk tolerance we have in anything in life, not just in trading, but in our relationships and everything. There's risk in everything. So you can't avoid risk. The day you can avoid risk, let me know and I'll come hang out with you for a week.
If you want a big reward, you gotta risk. That's what it
This
is.
is a half trading, half philosophical stream.
No, we do trading, psychology, little bit of banter. Gurjat and I talk shit to each other. We got memes now.
Yeah, good.
I talk crap to other streams.
Not on here, but
Not on here, but I talk crap about other streams all the time, just for fun.
Iron Man likes to poke the bear and just watch it growl. He likes to do that a lot.
Yes, I do. I like to watch.
It's entertaining, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, no, Asians really slow, so we keep it entertained. But there's people who can only do the Asian session because like they got to go to their 9 to 5, and they're not gonna get up at 4 a.m. or 2 a.m. because they need to be sleeping so they can be awake for their 9 to 5. So Asians really to target those people because there's nobody here. There's nobody here.
Prefer, though.
Nobody here for them. But we got you.
If you're on the West Coast, it's not so bad because you can wake up at 5 and you can trade till 8. Just have that New York open and then go to work.
Yeah, but how many people are gonna do that though? Like realistically,
Yeah.
like who's gonna get up at 5?
Well, probably the same ones who are willing to work hard enough to make it as a trader, right?
Fair
If you
enough.
want it, you'll
Fair
wake
enough.
up.
There you
Fair enough.
go.
I don't want it enough, I guess.
You've been in this game too long now.
Yeah, bro. You and your cane need to sit down. Take
I
your go put some what's it? That was gonna be so funny, but I can't think of the word.
Don't let your dentures fall out, Iron Man.
Oh man.
Your pull up diapers. I can't. What's the adult diaper? What's that? What is it?
Depends.
Yeah, no,
Depends.
yeah, your depends. You just change your depends. Get in
Okay.
your lounge chair. Turn the
Alright.
news on and yell at the announcer because he got the weather wrong.
I have the news on right now.
I
Are
hate
you still in
watching
Miami?
news. Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
we go home in the morning.
Oh, good.
But I'm gonna watch Joe Biden fumble all over his words here in about 45 minutes.
Was there some sort of... Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta be careful, man.
Hey, I'm Joe Biden and I forgot this message.
Bro, I'm so sick of. I'm so sick.
You're in
of the
Wisconsin,
ads.
man.
These
You're in
ads are
Wisconsin.
ridiculous. Every single YouTube video I watch, because I have music or motivational videos or self-development crap on every day. Every video that comes on is Biden or Trump. It's just like, shut the fuck up.
Well, stop watching self-motivation videos.
No, that's how I stay. That's how I keep my edge, brother.
Trump's going to become a motivator once he's done in office.
He's gonna be what's his name? Like the Les Brown type of. He's gonna be the new Les Brown.
Yeah.
Or what's the other guy?
I think that name sounds familiar. Yeah.
He's like a really big, or like Tony Robbins, or.
Well, this guy says, I thought the debates were canceled because of COVID. The debates was canceled, and they're holding like dueling town hall meetings by themselves tonight. It's hilarious. At the same time. So people can't watch one. They're going to have to turn one to the other. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
What up, Tova? How's it going? You get up at 3 a.m.? That's how you do it, Jesse. That's how you do it. Well, let me read through some of these comments.
That's how Seattle kids do it, Jesse. I'm a Seattle kid. That's how Seattle kids roll.
Good morning. Good
Yo.
afternoon. Good evening. I have to say that people are all over the world, right?
Foy, we have not done any chart analysis yet. We will. Don't worry.
So am I supposed to ask, hey, Paul, are you in any trades, man?
If you want to, you can. I may or may not reply.
I won't. I'm not asking.
Did I enter the trade? Show you the trade. All right. So I took a trade on ES. I don't know what that is, but I took a trade on it. I went buy and sell. So no matter what, I win.
ES is the S&P.
It's the S&P 500.
That's what ES is?
Yeah, it's the mini.
Yeah, it's the future symbol. The futures are based off of that. Futures contracts for the S&P 500.
Oh yeah, the E-mini. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, I'm not in any trades. We're just waiting. We're waiting, we're chilling. Watching gold, see what happens. I think we're going to come down to here, but we'll see what happens. Let me finish going through these comments. What pairs move the best in the AZ own session? Well, I don't know what the AZ own session is. Asian session. AUD is really good. CHF is not bad, and JPY is meh, depending on the day. That's how I would rate them. What up, Juan? How's it going, brother? Max, hello. Sandra. Yeah, if you guys need an experienced account manager who can help you with the basics and trade for you, all you gotta do is invest $300 and you can withdraw $3,300. Everyone's dreams are coming true tonight, guys. Let's all invest.
Was that a blocked comment?
I need that.
I think it's
Wait, I need that. Send me a link.
Yeah, I need that too.
in the chat. Her name
Please
is
send it
Sandra.
to me. I need that badly, desperately.
Sandra on the plug. It's like you're placing a bet, but the good thing is,
Gerchot needs it like 3 times.
yeah, it's like placing a bet, but the cool thing is you know the outcome before it happens. Oh my, you can see the future, Sandra? Oh my God. Get this girl a TV show. Get this girl a
That
TV
is
show.
awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all need that. Yep, yeah, come down to the daily. What? Gold might make a bottom wick. Yeah, I think it's gonna make, I think a bottom wick is ideal. Maybe it makes the top, then we make the bottom wick, and then we go back to the high. I think this bearish candle should hold us and send us down, but never know. We'll see what happens.
So, do you rarely take trades before the Tokyo Open?
Yeah, I always wait till Tokyo Open.
Okay.
It's very rare I'll do it before. Because I don't like the Tokyo Open, it just always does some dumb shit. Like,
Yeah,
it'll print a bearish candle at a resistance that's been holding for a very long time. And it'll just completely, like, run through it like a little schoolgirl, like there was nothing there. So, I do not trust the Tokyo Open.
Yeah, good.
Usually at the 4-hour close, and that 30 minutes or hourly, that's up something. That's kind of how it's been working this week, is that 9 p.m. Central candle, so right at the 4-hour close. So in 2 hours and 40 minutes, that hourly close, that's up for a nice move in terms of like the daily and the 4-hour. Alright, DG, we'll pull up your chart. Waiting for resistance to form, and we got GJ on the 30. Yep, so we created a low. We need to come back, create a lower high. Maybe we create that here. Maybe we create it here. What you need to see, yep, exactly, is just resistance. Yep. Target down there. Yeah, careful in those wicks. Maybe secure something at the bodies, or at least get risk-free, so you don't get stuck in any nonsense down here that you don't wanna sit through. Here's out, you there? All right. Is Tokyo session open? No, I think Sydney's open right now. Tokyo opens in 38 minutes. Is that Drake rapping? No, God no. It is. It's Joey Burbs. Put your suit
No, I
on.
called Sydney. He said he'd be in bed for a while.
Yeah.
And he'll catch up with us later.
Bet. Definitely not Drake.
The zombie T-Rex is back, undid swag with that old school rap. Cause it's Curtis Blow with that nerdist flow, getting pterodactyl flag on the track. 4 records deep, 5 EPs, 1 mixtape, cause you can't kill me. Poison when I spit it, Komodo dragon, nerdcore royalty, Kimono dragon.
Haven't joined the stream in a while. Am I trading differently? Nope, I still trade the same. We do gold. That's all.
Hey Paul, taking that 101, dude, helped out. Because I was looking at AJ right now and it's just rocketing up.
Were you in a sell?
Yeah, I took it off the break, but I was watching the 3-minute chart. Took it off the break, put it right above the break, and aimed down to the 5-minute support. And I'll put up a chart right now.
Okay. How long till London and New York session open? Oh man. Oh, what time?
London's in 7.5 hours.
Yeah, London's in 7.5 and
5 after that.
And yeah, 7.5 and then 5 after that. Thank you, Mario. Appreciate it. First bump. Oh, fist bump. Let's go. Oh. Knocked my health down a little bit too. Look at that. Aaron, did you join us? Got a mic? You just hanging out?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Hi, brother. How's it going?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, it's early morning, Melbourne. 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's not bad.
22. Yeah, Asian session is great.
Nice. 10 o'clock for Asian would be real nice.
Seems to me pretty well too.
Nice. Go Simon. Oh yeah, that really knocked the health down now.
Someone asked me if I trade London or US. London is midnight for me, so it's hard for me to trade London, so I only trade the US Open. Most manipulation around that time anyways, so my strategy works best.
I always wait for opens, and then I wait. If I'm in a trade, I'll either make sure I'm like risk-free before the open happens, like 15-30 minutes before, or I wait till like 15-30 minutes after, because it always just like, it brings volume in, right? So like, let's say we have a resistance here. It'll just like wick above it, and then hold the resistance, and then just continue, but it stopped you out first. So that'd kind of be like your manipulation you were talking about. So yeah, I just look at it as volume coming in, because the candles previous didn't have that volume. Now we do, so it kind of moves the zone a little bit, wicks you out.
Hey Hunter, where do you live, Hunter?
I live in Vancouver.
Okay, so you said it starts at midnight, so you're close to me. I'm in Idaho, so.
Oh damn, Eddie.
So, yeah,
I recognize that voice. Is that Hunter FX?
Yeah, it's me, man.
Man, that guy's famous. What's he doing in here?
Just hanging out, dude. Just hanging out. Yeah, dude. You don't know how many times I wake up 5 a.m. I look at my phone. I'm like, okay, I don't want to get out of bed yet, and then I see a trade opening up right at 5 a.m. open because the manipulation starts, and then I run like butt ass naked upstairs. I'm like, fuck, I gotta enter a trade.
Bro, I do that so many times. I'll check my phone. If there's no trade, I'll just like roll back over, set an alarm for 30 minutes, and then like,
yeah, yeah. I always, after I take a trade, sometimes I just fall back asleep.
Yeah, I'll be dead asleep, and then it'll. Thank you, Morthy. Appreciate the sub, brother. Thank you. I'll see I'll be like dead asleep. I'll look at my phone. Like, oh shit, there's a trade, and I'm wide awake instantly.
Yeah, yeah. That's some people take cold showers in the morning. We gamble.
Yeah.
Nothing to wake you up.
Yeah. We get that itch. We're like, ooh, it's payday.
Yeah, I know.
And then after the trade, we're like, why the fuck did I get up at 5 a.m. to lose money? Fuck this. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I was learning, I would wake up early all the time because I was just so excited, but I was terrible. So I would wake up early, and then every day I would lose a ton of money and be like, why the fuck did I even wake up?
They're just ate in bed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm richer when I do nothing.
I'll give it away, man. Trying to encourage the chat over here. I got my Control V ready to go. It's all good, man. Into my budget category, man. I like to give.
Appreciate it. Expert Miss Linda of UCLA Anderson Financial Institute. She sounds as legit as I don't even know. Trying to think of something like super legit. Be like a homeless person doing your taxes.
UCLA?
Yeah, the UCLA Anderson Financial Institute.
Can we play UCLA by R.L. Grime?
Can we what?
Song. You know that song?
No, I don't.
Oh man, you probably know it if I play it, but...
Oh yeah, don't do that. They'll copyright me.
Yeah, I know. I won't play
It's
it.
so silly. I played
I
played a YouTube video and they copyrighted me.
I could show you a guy. He's a buddy of mine. He doesn't care about copyright. He plays he does some rap music. I put it in the intros to all my streams.
I'm gonna have to pass because they catch me for. I have a copyright free playlist from Pretzel Rocks, and they still get me occasionally.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he owns the songs, so he doesn't give a shit about the copyright, right? He made them, so they can't be copywritten unless he says that he wants the money from it, right?
But YouTube won't still flag it?
No, because YouTube doesn't recognize it as a song because he hasn't copywritten it.
Oh.
He's got a couple songs on Spotify. His name is. Let me send his name in the chat here. I'll send it in the YouTube chat.
Send it in Zoom because if it's gonna be a link, you can't send a link in YouTube.
Oh, it's just his name for
Okay.
Spotify.
Okay. Any trades? Nope, not yet, Tony. Not yet. We're still chilling, waiting.
He's releasing a bunch of new songs in the new year, but he's just got a couple on Spotify right now. It's like chill rap type stuff.
Shay Ponzio. He's on YouTube.
No, Spotify. He's fucking incredible, but he's really small name.
Oh yeah, I don't know my Spotify login off the top of my head. Well, where's it? Where'd it go? I'm gonna write that down, and then I'll try and figure out my login, and maybe I'll add it in.
Yeah, no worries. Trying to make him famous, man. Trying to make him famous. He's got such a small following, but he's working his ass off, and I love his music. So good. Yeah, and I just met him at the beach one day, like over in Vancouver here. Yeah, he's just some guy. We went to the beach, hanging out with my friends, and met him, and we're just playing his music. Cool. Yeah. How many trades you think you take a day? Two, and you're only trading the Asia session, eh?
No, Asians for the live stream. Sometimes I get a trade. I'd say like 60% of the time we get a trade. But I'm real stingy for Asian session. But my main session's the 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Typically I get mine 4 to 5 a.m. and then I'm just chilling, maybe watching a runner or waiting for something on gold.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Same sort of stuff, eh?
Yeah, because I feel like that's right at that new 4-hour open for my time zone. And it's 2 hour, from 4, it's 3 hours before the NY open. So it's just like London volume with pre-NY volume, so it's really smooth. And it's like a fresh 4 hours, so it sets up really, really nice in the first like hour. Do I ever stream 4 to 8 a.m.? No, that is my time.
Yeah.
That is my time to naked, pick my nose, itch my butt, whatever the hell I want to do, and not be on camera.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Everyone's always asking to do a live stream of the trades and whatnot, and I get stressed out as is when trades are running. If people start asking me questions about it, then I probably start making mistakes.
Months to get used to it, because like you'll jump in a sell and you're like, yeah, this looks good, and then you got like 10 people in the chat. They're like, oh, why are you selling? I'm buying, and you're like, oh fuck, what I missed.
Yeah, you're literally doubting your own strategy.
Even though like you know your strategy works, and you're like, who are these fucking people in YouTube chat? Like, I'm gonna do me.
Like, it'll never work.
Yeah.
That's why I don't stream.
Yeah. It's so
just
funny.
Jump into other streams and start telling them they're doing it wrong.
Yeah. They're just like, you're an idiot. What are you doing?
That's what I do.
Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you for the sub.
Streaming is literally the hardest thing ever to do while trading.
Thank you, George. Appreciate it. Thank you, Pekirasamy. I apologize. I guarantee I butchered that. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jashar. Appreciate the sub, bro. What are you saying, Gersh?
I'm just saying streaming is literally the hardest thing to do
It's stressful.
while trading.
It's stressful.
I would never do that. I would never stream. I don't think I'll ever open up my own mentor group. I don't think I'll ever even like signal group or anything like that. I'm just trading for myself, and that's it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't
here.
know,
Check this out. Bro. Look at this.
No, you're trading for me, Gershot. You're trading for me.
Where's that?
Just
So,
me.
see my screen.
Yeah.
LMFX is not an option.
If you go on their main, go on their main. Not yeah, go on their main one. Like not the, in the main screen where it says like market, currencies, and all that stuff. Go there. And go on. Try to search up. Just search up UJ. Just search up UJ for example. Or if you go on, yeah, search up UJ. Just go, click USD JPY. That's futures. So
That's all.
go on markets here. I'll make it easier. Go on markets. Or you can search Forex there.
I think type in USD JPY.
USD.
I just typed
yeah.
in UJ. Yeah,
And there you go. See, click it.
Yeah, I know. All of these are FXCM except gold.
Search up gold here. Search up gold here. XAU, USD, do that.
See, I don't get it.
Bro, I have no idea why. I'm literally on it right now.
I know. Mine doesn't have it.
That makes 0 sense at all.
I know. I don't get the LMFX. Or not the FXCM.
Yeah. I have no idea at all why you don't get it. That's weird.
I didn't
Yeah.
get FXCM for gold.
I do FXCM for all of them, but I don't get it for gold.
Yeah, I've only got Lambda for gold.
I mean, is it because I have the pro version?
Yeah, I have the regular free version, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Make any sense. We'll see. Oh well. What are the pairs that I trade in the live stream? So in the live stream, I'll be looking at DJ sometimes, and then gold. I feel like gold, if there's an opportunity, gold gives the best risk to reward for opportunity and potential for a trade. So I like to look at gold in the Asian session now. GJ works great. GJ moves well. It's just been very rangy lately, so until Asian's kind of back to doing its thing, I'll probably just keep rocking with gold for a minute till GJ gets better. But gold's been pretty solid in Asian, so we'll see. But otherwise, gold and GJ are the only two I look at. I think one more sub or donation, it kicks my health down and we get a new stream boss. And then you can either come into the live stream simulation tomorrow, or you can come on Monday for the live stream of the Asian session.
What is that you do? You give somebody, people who donate?
Yeah, so there's like if you look at the stream, there's like a little health thing on the bottom left. So basically after enough subscribers or donations or super stickers, once the health is gone, whoever's the last person to knock out the health, their like name and picture goes up there, and then they're the stream boss. So at the end of the stream, what I do now, it's a new thing, is who's ever the stream boss in that little thing right there, at the end of the stream, they get to come into the call the next day, and be here for the whole session. If they're like, whether they're in the group or not, completely free, they get to just come hang out instead of just being in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, thank you. I thought so.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been watching a lot of like gaming streamers. I used to play competitive back in the day, and
You're trash.
Bro, chill. You're a dead weight. Fucking Canadian. You don't know shit. Surprised you know how to turn your computer on. Anyways.
We don't use computers up here in Canada.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's moose pelts and snow.
There you go.
Appreciate the sub, guys. Thank you, Henry. Henry, no cheating. You little shit. You just subscribed.
There could be another person called Henry.
You're an ass. You're an ass.
Did I get on the stream?
Unbelievable. I've been playing since Modern Warfare 2, but I played competitive at a pretty high level at Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yeah, one of those ones.
Who else? That was Henry. I missed the first person who subbed, but thank you. Appreciate it. AJ ran back up. Yeah, everything is just not doing dick right now. Don't get it.
We got 20 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
If there's volume on the Asian Open, I think it's gonna be you can get a nice trade maybe after 4-hour close.
Oh yeah, I agree. Right on that hourly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there used to be that nice push until the Open, but it hasn't been happening like that.
It literally has not moved an inch since we've got here. 24K. Yeah, we do gold in the Asian session, brother. Sure to come check it out. 5:30 to 8:30. Sometimes we go to 9. We're in a trade.
I got an idea for a YouTube series. Let me know what you think. Like so I did a previous video with my ex-girlfriend there.
Thank you,
Tips and
Jeremy.
tips,
Appreciate it,
So
brother.
I taught her how to trade. So I was thinking hire hookers, bring them over, and then teach them how to trade to continue the Tits and Tips series.
Well, this guy just got engaged, so I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Let me ask my fiance real quick.
Hunter, that's a really good idea, bro.
No more sandwiches.
Yeah, I wouldn't get any more. I got one sandwich. I can't give that up yet. I'm not ready. Not ready.
It's too good.
Hunter, you have a girlfriend or fiance or wife or?
I had a girlfriend for 5 years. We recently broke up, but
I'm
that's
sorry.
why I need to find some hookers.
That is a great series then for you. Because if you guys ended bad, that's a huge like kick in her face.
No, we're on good terms.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, then maybe it's just funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, because I wouldn't even tell them why they're coming over. That's what's funny. And then I would just like start the camera. Be like, okay, you're gonna be on camera though, right? And they'll be like, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. And then just start asking them questions and teaching them stuff.
Oh my god. They think they're coming over for the Hunter, and they would be learning about the pips. Interesting. If you start that series, I definitely am gonna watch. I don't think I can participate or do anything similar, but I'm gonna leave the glory and the fun for you.
Yeah, it'd be pretty funny.
That would blow up, to be honest. I bet that would blow up.
Right?
I mean, like, even if you know nothing about trading, that's just like, huh, no shit. All right, let's see what this is about. That's how I would
make stacks from home.
Yeah, just on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a good idea, Hunter. I'll watch it.
Alright, I might be able to do it.
Yeah, Angel, hit me a message on
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, yeah.
I mean, I'm not into hookers or trading, but I'll watch it.
Yeah, I know a few girls that do OnlyFans. That could work too.
They make so much money.
It's quite ridiculous.
God.
You should have arrested a few.
Yeah, Angel, shoot me a message on Instagram. I'll add you. Yeah, Roger, I don't know why you would say dumb shit.
It's all good, man.
Oh my god, I apologize.
You can't offend me. It's all good. He did. No, I did not.
Alright, chat, let's keep it together, alright? I feel the overall chat IQ dropping. We need to chill. We need to chill. That's just disrespectful. I feel like I missed some comments. If you had charts and I missed it, send the charts. I'm paying attention now. The sound in the music made you think your laptop. Yeah, some of these songs get real trippy.
You got music playing?
Yeah, you can't hear. If you're on YouTube, you hear it, but on Zoom, you can't.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's just the copyright. That's why you probably wanted music. Oh, I get it. I forget that Zoom can't hear it.
Dude, I'm still watching AJ, and it just dropped back down into support. And I'm like, oh my god, it breaks. And then I hear you in the back of my head, don't sell into support.
If we close bearish, though, we got clean traffic. We should keep moving down.
Yeah.
But it coming to Tokyo Open, so you gotta just be careful.
More patient, yeah. That 74,600 level looks good.
I agree. I mean, I think down here looks good, to be honest.
I think deeper than 600.
Oh, dude, I mean...
You know.
Let's check out the 4 hour. Yeah, I think 4 hour. If we close bearish, we should get down to here. That would be ideal. Mm-hmm.
I'd be looking at... Oh, yeah, 74,550. Not too far off.
AJ is setting up the best, in my opinion, right now.
Yeah, that 4 hour close would be beautiful. Entry once it close, stops above. Target here, that should be good, because then you're past the Tokyo Open, you don't have any unexpected volume. You should just dwindle down, or maybe you get a nice little oomph, you know what I mean? Little push. Careful that Tokyo Open. What do I think about Gurjat's strategy on gold? It's Clay's strategy, but I think it's good. It's really solid. He kicks some ass with it. I'm still getting punched in the mouth, but gonna be fixing those tweaks this weekend with Clay and Gurjat, because I'm missing something apparently. Because like he's making 10% in a day, and I'm just like getting kicked and kicked and kicked, and then they help me up and they kick me again. So it's like,
what's he risking per trade? 10%? That's nuts.
No, that's like 1 or 2% risk.
Huh? Oh, you're making 10 R in a day?
It might have been 2 trades that 5 hour, but he made 12K in 2 days.
That's pretty dang
risking
good.
1 or 2%. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Him and Clay, and a bunch of people in the YouTube chat, everyone's just annihilating it, and I'm just over here getting kicked in the balls.
Slow and smooth, man.
Yeah, I mean, what I do works, so it's balancing it out, but Jesus. I want to participate, you know? I want to be a part of the... What's it? The Pip Gang.
Pip Gang?
The Pipper Gang, yeah. Bulls are back. Uh-oh, yeah, we'll see. I hope gold comes down a little bit, gives us that bottom wick, and then we can get support. Get that long wick rejection, take some pies, and kaboom, all the way up. Is that purely gold? Yes, that is just for gold. On GJ, I'm still trading lower lows, lower highs, higher lows. On the 15-minute, when the price action is solid and clean and smooth. Otherwise, I'm not trading at all. Usually you get 1 or 2 good setups on GJ from 4 to 5. Capitalize on it, get in, get out, be done. But gold is just simply hourly longer wicks than the body.
So I missed that one, Paul. Is there do you remember which video the gold strategy is described in?
It will be described in the video on Monday or Tuesday.
Ah.
Yep, I have not done a video yet, but Clay's on vacation, so I'm going to try and do it either Saturday or Sunday or Monday, and then get it out Monday or Tuesday.
I thought since I missed a few days, I missed the whole thing.
No, we just started it. Gurjat started it 2 weeks ago. This is my first week doing it, and it's not bad. It's okay, but I'm not doing as good as everyone else. So, yeah, that'll be out. I think Gurjat, Clay, and I are going to do it, and it'll be... Hopefully we'll cover every question. What up, Gustavo? How's it going? Appreciate you coming on. Double top on gold? Maybe. I don't know. Looks to me like we're coming down a little bit. Hopefully we can get a nice little push in the next 11 minutes. Know what I'm saying? Break that hourly low and bam, get down to this 30-minute support right here. Maybe we tap this 1 hour, make support here, and then go test this high. That would be ideally what I'm looking for. No audio? That's on your end, my man. That is not on my end. My audio is flawless. I hope. What up, Tate? Took a short on AJ? Alright, brother, we'll check that out for you.
I think AJ short for this session makes sense.
Yeah.
There's I think you might call me crazy, but I think this is a major bottom. So it's going to be coming down. Retest the demand.
All right, one sec, hold on. Then I'll pull up the chart. Enter on the 15-minute close. Beautiful. You entered on the resistance. Stops above. Yeah, I think that's solid. That's solid. You got it down to there. Clean traffic wick. Boom. Beautiful. What up, Lucas? Appreciate the sub. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no worry, Roger. Just there's a line, and you teetered on it a little bit. Gotta be careful. We're all people.
Yeah, I don't mind, dude.
I know. I gotta keep my chat in line, bro. We missed some live fundamental news from Sharma. Yeah, Sharma's been real busy. This is too good for us. He won't come hang out with us anymore. I think it's because of Gurjat, though, to be honest with you. I don't want to point fingers. But I do think it is because of Gurjat. Don't tell him. Yeah, though, Tate chart looks good, bro. Right, let's check what out. Let's see what were you saying on AJ?
Me?
Yeah, you were saying something, and then I cut you off to do the chart.
Yeah.
Do you think this is
yeah. Call me crazy. If you want to scroll out a lot, you can see that the move that let's see on my chart here too. Actually, I can draw, can't I? I got a cat like bumping into my mic here right now. So you can see like multiple lows here, right? And this was the move that brought us kind of into that. So I'm just wondering if this is going to be an actual V bottom. It's a bit preemptive, but that's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Can we zoom out even more?
Bunch of consolidation
I'm seeing, if you just keep the camera still here, I'm seeing this was a slight pullback and it didn't actually fully test that demand zone. This was the test of that demand, and we had that level as well, right? So I don't know if this makes any sense to you guys, but this level right here was the move that brought us into that liquidity and then retest that demand, and then we rallied off of it. All right, so let's get rid of all this shit. I think most likely what happens is we come back, if you zoom back in, but I think you guys are completely right about being down, but you can see a massive momentum change here. And then if you did lower the time frame, you can kind of see the levels better, but I think it's going to be roughly around this area that it's going to come down to.
Yeah, right in here probably.
Yeah, and then that'll be the bottom, and then it's going to break this high and then rock it up because everyone's going to start realizing that that was a V bottom. So I'm just guessing before people realize, and then once they realize, then they're going to FOMO, and then we make our money. We get in before them.
I think I agree. If we make a support here, I think that could start moving up. I don't know if we're going to break up here. If we do, though, I think that's a solid
Yeah,
play.
I mean, this would be your first tick profit, quite clearly.
Yeah.
Just an idea for now. But yeah, the thing is, you can't just buy on the retest for no reason off something like that. You have to drop it down a low time frame, make sure it's actually changing the trend and whatnot in the area that you suspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said, prove that it acts as support or something, I think.
Yep. Yeah, once it forms a support, like once we close bullish on like a 15 or a 30 or even a 1 hour, depending on how we're coming down, when we're coming down, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I would be looking for as well. Right in that zone.
Yep, I think that's solid. Gold's gonna push down a lot more.
Who's speaking? That's me. Your buddy old pal.
Gold's moving down a little bit.
Kind of cool to have like a more casual stream like this where you just kind of, you know, people hang out. They're probably, I bet a lot of these viewers are kind of like making dinner and whatnot, just kind of like listening in the background. Much more casual than like an education session.
Yep. Usually we do, it is a lot of, we do education stuff, but I've been trying to make it more, more entertaining just because Asian's not super great. But when people have charts and whatnot, we break down the charts. When we see trades, we haven't had a trade yet, but that's when more of the educational part of the stream comes on, is we'll break down the trade, what we're looking for, what we're looking to see. But nothing has happened, so we just really haven't really done that part.
Opens in 5 minutes.
What's up?
Opens in 5 minutes, right?
See, this still just looks bullish to me. Yeah, we kind of broke structure here, but we still have our main support in this area, which is where we had resistance here. Not that that matters to me, but that's just kind of like extra support. So I think if we get back up into this area and we just make a resistance lower than here, then we'll start to move down.
What does a 30-minute, 15-minute look like?
Bearish, just like I said when we started, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, I closed 85%. Because it's coming to open, and I ain't trying to play games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a trade in before the stream started, guys, and it was a riskier play, which is why I did not tell you, because I did not want somebody to just jump on the bandwagon, and then if we lose, get mad at me, because I wasn't even sure I should have been in that trade. But I moved down about 20 pips or so. So now we will wait for Tokyo, and I think that 4-hour close is gonna set up the move. You're cooking? Yeah, I wish I could be cooking. Actually, that's a lie. I like where I'm at right now, to be honest. Alright, your audio's tripping. Alright, good, perfect. Do I have Insta? Yes, Gustavo. Instagram's on the bottom right. Just shoot me a DM. I'll get back to you. Razer, yes. Still messing around with FTMO. Solid company. Good people, in my opinion. You can have your own opinion.
Proof is on the IG.
Proof's on the IG, bitch. Hey, but Gerja, let's be honest. You could literally have money that says FTMO on the money, so you have proof it's from them, and go purchase a car with cash, and it's not gonna matter. So like, who cares?
It's all right.
The money's in your bank account. Who gives two, you know what's about what anyone's money is in your bank account?
I'll keep collecting the invoices or the wire transfer.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that. Your life, do you, brother? Is there a certain point where you should enter? No, not yet. No trade yet. Not yet, Tony. No. You're legit studying for school. Yeah. Asian session, it's a little, I like making it a little more laid back, because I feel like we can talk about stuff, but after we go over it for about 10 minutes, we're just going to be like repeating ourselves we're using different words, so it's kind of repetitive and pointless. So we'll have educational stuff when we see something. Right now there's nothing. We need support to form. We need to see an hourly close and reject to the downside, ideally somewhere at one of these two lines I have here. Then we'll talk about a trade, but for now, nothing. Tokyo Open's coming in a minute and a half. Might see something there, but right now, nothing yet. So yeah, no trade yet. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Lots of comments coming in. My bad. Bear, yeah. If you look in the description of the video, and I'll type in the website, you can join the mentorship there. Oh, gold. You can join the mentorship there, and then you get into everything's on the website. I don't like to advertise on the stream because the stream is free. We're not here to talk about what I offer. If you go to the website, it will tell you everything I offer. So I'll drop the link in, and that'll be that. What am I looking at for gold? I'm looking for an hourly candle to reject to the downside with a long wick, bigger than the body, close to bullish, preferably on the hourly, and then look to buy and take it to the high, maybe back to the daily high, or this 4 hour, which is also the daily high as well. We've taken no trades so far.
What's GG looking like before Asian Open? Yeah. Any other peers? AG? Yeah. Not anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I got runners in gold right now, but I'm waiting for buys, so I don't really care what they do. If you're new here, guys, be sure to like, subscribe. Much appreciated. All right, let's see what gold did. Hourly, okay. Not a great close, not a bad close. Need to move down a little bit more. See, this is why I secured before Tokyo Open, because I'm willing to bet this is going to do some wild shit. That's going to be like, oh, well, I didn't expect that. Whether it take off to the upside or it just rip down way deeper than we expected. That's what I'm willing to bet. What were you going to say, Hunter? I didn't mean to interrupt. I had trying to keep up on the comments.
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna jump in on something, but it's not important. I think it was just something about streams repeating questions. Yeah. 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 You seen Crypto Traders TV on Twitch?
I have not. I've never even looked for a trading stream on Twitch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, these guys they trade live, and they got like a group of like it's probably like 10 guys that come and go. They stream 24/7.
Oh, I heard of that. Somebody told me. I don't know who, but I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard it like
literally
yesterday.
always 1,000 people watching or something.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's good stuff. They're pretty funny. The one guy's just always drinking beer, and his dog's barking in the background.
Yeah, I had to close the door so my cat. Oh, my door's open. Oh. My cat normally comes by my feet or tries to go by my cords and like lay on them. I'm like, no, honey.
Yeah.
Like, you unplug something, oof. Be skinning the cat.
How long have I been trading? I started trading crypto in 2017. Forex, I moved January 2019.
You started in crypto?
Yeah, I started in crypto, learned all like the basics of how to lose everything.
That's the best time.
Yeah. Crypto crash, kind of switched over after a bit. And then really dedicated a ridiculous amount of time every day. Like, I was working in IT, so I would, instead of be working, I would just be trading and learning trading.
And now you do it full time?
Yeah, I quit February this year.
Nice. You need to do like mentoring and stuff like that too?
Yeah, of course. When people ask for it and whatnot, I jump in a call with them and see if there's going to be a good fit.
Gotcha. Yeah. So guys, if you don't like me for a mentor, you don't like Rakeel, or you don't want to be with Monty, you can check out Hunter. I'll pull up his YouTube again before we end the stream. I believe it's just Hunter FX, right?
Yeah, it's Hunter FX.
Yep. So yeah, Hunter FX.
I figure most people kind of know.
Yeah. And then hit him up on YouTube or Instagram. Where should they reach you?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Just try to reach him somehow, and if you want help.
I got Instagram, I got Discord. Mostly I do everything in Discord.
Okay. I'll just like anyone who's interested in learning from you, because I'm sure somebody here is liked what you said and how you do.
Yeah, cheers, man. I really like the way I like look at the logic behind market. You guys are doing something similar, but it seems to be much more based off of like the most recent price action, right?
Yep.
Like the most recent candles. And
Yep.
so you guys are talking very similar logic. Yep. Reminds like more of a structure of like where people are like placing their orders and shit.
Yeah, see, I don't understand any of that stuff. But
Yeah,
I understand your idea, like when you walk through stuff of like where you're saying stuff is. Like you use different terms, but like when you say like, oh, this happens here, I'm like, oh, okay, like that's where I look for stuff too, but I like look at it a little differently and have a different vocab.
It's so important to understand like the foundation of like why things are happening, and not just like what we do is we place orders here. Like we need to know why things are moving there. And essentially a large part of trading is just looking for where there are resting orders. But you can't see that on the chart, so you have to kind of like figure out based using like logic to dictate where most likely there's going to be resting orders. You want me to explain something that would kind of like explain like why like supply and demand works? All right. All right, let me annotate this thing here. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to find like just like a period of consolidation and then a major quick move. That'll be the easiest. No, I want like something even cleaner. Yeah, that works. That works fine. Right. So
Hi guys, Hunter's gonna kind of walk you guys through supply and demand.
Yeah,
and I'll be back
it's
in
just
a
like
minute.
kind of the logic behind it. So I'm not gonna dive too much into like how we're gonna be actually trading it. But this is like, it's just so important to understand the fundamentals behind everything. So this is like one area of where resting orders could be, right? Because essentially what we're looking for is possible areas where price could be changing direction, and then we look for confirmation that it does change direction in there, and then we are able to enter the trades much easier, right? So essentially you see ranging market like this, right? And if you jump to a lower time frame, you would see, you know, people selling the top, buying the bottom, back and forth, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, some asshole comes in at the very end and says, no, I actually want to sell it. It's some guy with a bunch of money, and he breaks through the floor and he breaks all of the buy orders, right? And eats up all those buy orders. Now, what you had here originally is you had a lot of time for people to start placing these range-based orders. And so there's still going to be resting orders on the peaks here that these guys didn't quite get filled, because that was the turning point. And then you have guys that were trying to actually buy the exact peak right here that they didn't get quite filled, right? Because they try to front run it, and other people try to front run a little bit more. And then you have the guy who just dumped it, and then you have people jumping into the market saying, okay, I now see a move, so I want to get in, right? So you have the most impatient people who are selling the supply and the SR flip, which I think is ridiculous. And then you have people who are supply and demand traders that are basically saying that I want to be selling this initial move that brought us out, right? Or you have the order block traders, right? So you have all of these different traders now entering the market, and these guys who were originally waiting, who got left behind. And, you know, there might have been some people trying to like see this sell, and they were like trying to add, and it was dropping, right? So we know that this whole block is going to have a lot of resting orders in it, right? Let's get rid of this shit. So this is basically like the logic of why usually you see a massive move like this, and then a retest, and then the rejection off of it. You can see that we actually rejected right on the supply zone right here, the supply block, right? Now the thing to note though is I can't move around, but the longer you wait, more and more of these people are going to be impatient, right? So maybe these guys start pulling their orders, right? And they don't want to be into this anymore. So if this starts breaking down, it's going to have more and more people waiting or removing their orders. So you actually notice that these guys who were waiting behind oftentimes it comes up and it sweeps supply and demand traders out, and then the manipulation happens, and then it reverses back that direction. So it's kind of like you see a lot of supply and demand traders. This is the problem with supply and demand trading, is placing resting limit orders. So if you place like a resting limit order after you see kind of the breakdown here, a lot of the time they have, and you guys probably seen this too for your own trading, you place an entry right here on like the supply zone or something if you are a supply and demand trader, and you put your stop right behind. But then it just wicks you out, and then it goes in the right direction anyways. Right, so the logic with what's happening here is because everyone started pulling their orders, so now it's no longer a valid zone for us to watch for. So we do have to watch to see the different reactions. So there are different reactions that we can watch for. I won't go into details on this, and how we would actually manipulate that properly, but that's just a very simple like reason for why we're rejecting in supply and demand, right? Maybe that's simple for some people, but
I thought it was pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
The last hour, the 4 hour, we're either going to be rejecting, going up, or coming down. I think we got to come down a little bit more. Looking at the 4 hour, yeah, looking at the 1 hour too. I think we had all this consolidation here throughout London. This is where we created resistance in pre-London, and then oh wait, no, well this was mid. Oh, this was 2 days ago, I think, right? Yeah, the 14th. Okay, yeah. This is our kind of resistance midday, and then we had New York. No, that's Asian. Okay, then we got London here, resistance again in London. That's a high volume session where we're creating resistance. It's an important area. And then after NYSE open, another hour or two after that midday, we broke through. So ideally, we're kind of pushing up. You can see these candles looking at the candles coming up, right? We got strong, indecision, and then we kind of make our mind up when we go up. Strong. Midday, we're kind of running out of gas. Now we're going bearish. Should kind of fall back down to here, great support, and then get back up to that 4 hour high up there. But we do have a little 30-minute area here. So anywhere in this, between these two lines, I would expect our support to be formed. And then initially, that should be our bottom wick on the daily, is right in this area. We should see a wick, maybe a little under here, somewhere into here, but ideally closing above here. Wick, rejection, and then we start moving up, test the high, and then push the daily high up here. That would be what I would... is it a new camera angle? Yeah. So, the YouTube videos I've been doing, I changed up it's like widescreen, 16:9, HD, higher refresh rate, stuff like that. And when I went, that's like I have like different scenes on my thing. So when I went back to the live stream scene, it changed my camera on here, and it's like the widescreen HD, high refresh rate too. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So then I just zoomed it out, and you get a better view of my beautiful self. So you're welcome.
Use a webcam or a camera?
Webcam. I'm gonna upgrade to a camera eventually.
Yeah.
We're either moving to a condo or a house, ideally, and I'm gonna pimp out a dope ass setup and
yeah. I've been pre-shopping for a new place downtown.
Yeah.
I want a brand new studio area, because right now the freaking office here sucks.
Really?
It's just a little loft.
You're in the city?
What's that?
I said you're in the city?
Yeah, right outside downtown, kind of on the water there.
Gotcha. Yeah. Are you looking for like apartment or condo or like a penthouse? What are you thinking?
Yeah, penthouse. I don't want people above me, man. Fucking stomping.
You want a penthouse?
Yeah, you gotta have a penthouse.
Penthouse would be dope. I feel like living in it for like a year is just like, it's something you gotta do to experience, and then you can go like be normal and get a house or a condo or something.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm in a short building penthouse right now. Yeah, but we're We're looking for something downtown. A high rise would be cool.
What up, Brandon? How's it going, brother? How is it going? I said one more sub, and you guys take me out, and somebody takes over Stream Boss, and then they will get to join the call tomorrow. Did I able to the Twitch stream? No, I was not able to do that. You need to be, you need to get past like the first little partner stage, and I just wasn't streaming enough to do that.
You're using if you're using OBS, you can stream to multiple platforms at once, I believe.
Yep, yeah, Streamlabs OBS I can do multi-stream. But I would stream gaming on Twitch.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So that's what he's talking about. He was one of my 2 viewers, you know, pretty big time. See how this candle is just moving real suspicious.
Can you put a goal on the 15-minute?
Wix 9. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And you are now the new stream boss too. So if you hold that spot when I turn the stream off, you need to shoot me a message on Instagram, and we'll get you. You can either come into the simulation tomorrow. We're gonna do a live stream simulation, maybe like hour long. Or if you want to come in for like a session, you can come in on Monday, and I'll be here for the session. So if you're holding that spot at the end of the night, shoot me a message and we'll get you on stream to come hang out. If you missed yesterday, when people subscribe and donate, it knocks down your health, but if you donate, it will build your health back up. So if you really want to be in stream, that's how you can keep it. Otherwise, may the best man or woman win. What do you want?
15-minute? What are you looking at? Yeah. Hold on. Let me see what my 15-minute looks like.
Yo, what up, Sharma?
No, my 15-minute looks the same now.
You don't have this up here, though?
Wait, let me see. No, not at all.
You're bugging, bro. I'm telling you.
Like,
It worked, though. It worked, though. Look it. It worked.
Yeah. I just don't have it on my screen. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why.
What up, Sharma? How's it going, fam? Are you buying right here on this candle?
I'm not doing anything, bro. I'm waiting for my verification to them to verify me.
But would you buy on that?
No, it's a 15-minute confirmation. Like, I understand, like, the wick is bigger than the body, but it's a 15-minute near the 4-hour close. And I'll say just wait for like that hourly or 30-minute at least for a stronger confirmation.
Gotcha.
I see it though. I see the strategy in play right here. If it even give a bigger, we can kind of tap right into this zone. Then maybe, but right now it's just wait for 30-minute. Because it's still 15 minutes left on the 30-minute. It could just come back down.
I think we're coming down deeper.
Yeah, it looks bearish to me too.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Wait for the 30 or hourly.
Yeah, I guess Wix 9 is here. He is with us. Hunter John in the chat says, "What's up? He loves your videos."
Oh, thanks, man.
Pretty good done for the week. Nice job, Sharma. Nice job. What's the FTMO stand for? What does FTMO? I don't even know what FTMO stands for. Funding the majestic. I don't know. I wonder if it is an abbreviation. I don't know. Oh yeah, AJ. What did AJ do? Coming down. Look at that. 30-minute close. Under support. Resistance created in a little bit of a downtrend. Looks like we got a low we could go test. But ideally right here is where we're going to see this. First reaction is right in here. Good. Solid. 4-hour close. We close bearish. Might be a good sell. Get in on the wick of the 4-hour. Stops above. Take it down to the low. That might be a good play. Gold is just stuck at this resistance right here.
Dude, I've been battering AU and AJ. I got in on the shorts again, and there we go. Just took a 85. Trying to do what you do, man. Instead of dreaming it's gonna fall 200 pips.
1-to-1 to the move.
FTMO stands for friends that make out. Since we're friends, since we're friends, we might as well kiss.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know what kind of friends you got, my friend.
They probably studied that phrase and said, "Hey, we can all make out."
Yeah, I threw my chart up on YouTube.
Okay, can you send it in Zoom? Just send a link. It's a lot easier. It's possibly cats. It's possible. I mean, if that is what you want to do with your friends, there's no better way than to start a company, you know? Aiming for 200 pips on EJ sells. All right, that's enough.
Just remember that, Paul, when you're depositing that money.
I have to wash my hands.
It's a form of making out, Paul.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Ooh, level up. This song is a banger. Daily looks very nice. Weekly, yeah. Yeah.
See, now this hourly on gold is going to be a good confirmation, I feel like, depending on how it goes.
Yeah, but we got... Oh yeah, that could be good on the 4-hour too. I just don't like that. No, nothing underneath. It could just kind of fall. We got these smaller time frame supports, potential supports down here. If we make a support there, ideally this region is where it should happen. But I think we need to tap into here, get into these wicks first, and then either make a support and start to push up, or make a kind of a low and then a resistance and start to come down.
That'd be the most ideal thing. Those the 1-hour support right there, I feel like.
Yeah,
because it's a strong enough resistance.
Oh yeah, it's a really good resistance. So if we get a support there, that'd be solid. This is our 30-minute potential area.
That's the thing with trading. It depends on what risk you want to take. Do you want to take the 30-minute and believe it's going to continue heading up, or do you want to take like the hourly down there and possibly wait for possibly miss the opportunity?
Eddie, did you get in on this bearish one here?
No, the first one.
This
But
one?
I took it on the 3-minute.
The what?
I took it on the 3-minute. So I got in on the first one.
Right here?
And yeah, and then I saw that on the 15-minute there was one without a wick, so I figured that the green one was gonna head up there, and I always compensate for 3 extra pips or so. So luckily I didn't get stopped out.
Nice. I think once this one did this and this one did this, once this closed bearish, you could have went break even or put stops above there. As soon as you got into here, secure something, go break even, stops you out. Re-enter on this close, stop above here, target the low, and then maybe leave a runner.
Nah, I gotcha.
Makes
At
sense.
least this time I would have gotten burned if I sold at support like how I did the other night.
Yep. So you see why these 4 candles, we came down, we created a low, and then we created resistance, and in a downtrend, we sell resistance. So resistance was created with the bearish close, stops above, and then we can target the low too. So that's just like an extra. That's where you should your first target.
On top. Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. We haven't even done a session yet, and you're picking it up.
Yeah.
That's how good our group is. We don't even need to do teaching. You just You just join the group and you just learn.
Been on my own.
You just
It's
learn.
easy. It's easy. You just go through the videos, pick up the materials.
I mean, every video is pretty much just us
The same.
drilling in the same thing, and that's why everyone does so good with it. Is we're just literally just banging
Like,
on one nail.
The AU cells that I caught yesterday that I netted the 3K.
Yeah.
You had a video that's I think it's in February where you call it's on the 4-hour time frame. You're looking at it and you're talking about how like it looks like a shelf, and then so it'll be like a red candle and then a blue one, and then the red one that pierces through. You called that like a rocket shelf or something like that.
Oh, the
I
rocket
picked up
ship
on
candle.
that.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, let me try this, and it worked. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah. So the rocket ship is whenever the candle breaks both directions. Second direction it breaks should have good volume to go in that direction. So like, let's say we break this low right here like we did, and now this candle comes up and breaks the high. It's an hourly time frame. We need a lot of volume to do that. That should be a solid move. But for Asian session, probably just wanted to let it go because that's probably just going to break the high, inch above, and then range out. But like London or New York, when that happens, like, get solid moves. So like we broke the lows here. Granted, well, this is gold. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Gold, not so much. Doesn't work so well with gold because gold is real finicky.
Yeah, but lately I've gotten AJ and AU down packed, so probably just stick to that.
Yeah, 2 pairs all you need.
Yeah, the golds were the ones that threw me off this week.
Gold threw you off?
I mean, I won those first 2, but then I tried one was it yesterday that I was talking about shorting it, and I shorted it. Oh man, it came back and bit me in the ass.
Yeah, the buys we planned out last night worked, but it took forever. And then up here, yeah, we hit 1-to-1, and I was sleeping, and I was like, oh, once we hit 2-to-1, it goes break even. And I was like, I'm not securing till 2-to-1 anyway. And then I saw this candle, and I was like, all right, we're safe. Going up. I went back to bed, and I woke up, and then this candle happened, and I was like, wow, what a bitch. But then I got back in down here, and I closed right here because I sat in it since this candle closed right here. Sat through 1, 2, 3, 4 hours of just nothing. So I just closed at like -$5, practically break even, and then it moved, and I was like, you know what you did, gold.
Yep.
It's all good. Just moving my runner, TP. Calm down. GJ looking good for sells. If it closes this way, I will check that out. All good, Eddie. No worries. Check out GJ. I don't like where we are. This is what I call selling support. I'm not a breakout trader. I don't like it. So even if we close underneath, I'm a pass. But if you like breakouts, I mean, do your thing. You know, put your stops in a proper spot. Ideally, if we close under here and you think we're moving down to this next area here, your stops are probably going to need to be above here because that's your most recent resistance. That's your hourly. Maybe 30 minutes got another little minor level. So yeah, you could say right above here, this is kind of your most recent resistance. If we close under here, I still just say meh. I don't know about that. Even if we close underneath, this is a kind of an important level. This was during New York, we couldn't break. So the fact that New York couldn't break this level that we also created previously in the London session a couple days ago on the 14th, Asian has less volume than both of those, so why would Asian break a level that New York and London could not break? Probably a lot less likely to happen. But if that's your plan, trade your plan 100%. Just be aware of where we are and the session and the volume in the session. That's going to be important.
Yeah, you know what? There's something to be said about trading the Asia range because you kind of know where the limits are, right? Much safer.
Honestly, the secret for Asian is buy support, sell resistance. That's it.
Yeah.
Like no trend relation, nothing. If price is moving up and it creates a resistance, it's not going to break resistance. It's going to fall back to support. That's all it is. But that's against my rules, so I don't always jump in those trades. I'm real hesitant. I don't like to deviate from my plan. Come on, gold. Pump or down. I want to see gold do that just monster 100 pip run out of nowhere for no reason. Because that would be one for the gram. Even though we didn't call it, it's all good.
What's the biggest most profitable trade you ever had?
Most profitable, like money wise or pip wise?
No, most gram worthy. That's what I should say. Whatever that means to you.
Most gram worthy was probably the 200 pip one the other day. I've never hit 200 pips. My best before that was 120 pips. But yesterday's was my first 200 pip.
Do you track in terms of R?
Just percentages. Typically, I'm going for 2 to 1, and then I'm out and I leave a runner, and I don't really keep track of it. The runner goes or it doesn't.
Oh, I see.
I'll just kind of secure at a target.
Yeah. So if you were to count the runner as like your R, it's your risk rewards. So like 2 to 1 is like 2 point, or it's 2 R, right?
Yep.
If you close it out, right?
Yep.
Or I guess anyone in stream that doesn't know this shit. How far has your runner gotten at the very best? Do you know?
For R, I have no idea.
Gotcha.
Typically, my runners, I'm just like, oh, daily looks like we could get here, and I just set like an unrealistic runner because I secured 85% at my 2 to 1, so I made my money for the day. If the runner runs, I want it to run. Otherwise, just hit break even. I don't care. Doesn't matter. But 200 pips was the best
exactly.
one.
That's kind of the purpose of the last 10% runner there.
Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna run, it's like 200 pips. That's a good runner. It was a 0.14, and I made $400 on it. Or it was a 0.2, and it was like $400, something like that. Like it was a good runner. But like to run 30-40 pips, like that's sometimes where the first trade is being closed anyway. So the runners, I mean, I just keep track of am I in blue at the end of the week? All right, great, perfect. But like if I get a monster like 200 pip, 100 pip move, like okay, I'll talk about it for a day.
Yeah, and then you make a video about it.
I could. That would feel so corny though. I feel like my thumbnail pictures I'm doing now that I'm sending to my editor. Like when I take the picture, I'm just like, ugh, that is like corny as shit. But it looks good, so like whatever. But
yeah, did you look at my thumbnails?
Yeah, bro. That's why I had to step my game up.
Yeah, is that because I remember when you jumped me on the stream there a few weeks ago, you're like, oh, holy fuck, your thumbnails are killer.
Yeah, we had a couple people saying that.
Yeah, it was just a guy from I mentioned in my Discord. I was like, hey, anyone want to work for super cheap? I think there's a guy on Fiverr. He does it for like $5, and I'm pretty sure
yeah, someone
Daniel
told me about
Savage and Mamba use the same guy, but you can tell because they have the same thumbnails. Yeah, they're good, but it's the but they're the same. Like they have like a sunrise type, like that like Japanese like sunrise rising sun.
Yeah, they got like a similar layout kind of thing.
Yeah, it's very 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 similar, very flashy.
Yeah,
so
that's what you need though for your thumbnail. You need it flashy so it catches the eye.
Yeah. But I was talking, my ex-girlfriend there or whatever. I was talking to her at the time and I was like, hey, I want thumbnails like this. And And my artist started like making them like that. And she's like, no, it's like too flashy. It looks like you're just one of these other guys, right? So you need to like switch it up slightly. So I told my guy, like make it more professional looking. And he did something, but artists are more clever than traders, so.
He's making my my logo, because I haven't had a logo made yet, and now I'm finally doing that. But I have a guy doing thumbnails too, and he's just basically on call for thumbnails, and he's super good. And like, bro, it needs to be like eye catching. Gotta catch people, but it's gotta look like professional and classy and clean, but not like boring like I have had. Who sent this chart? Brandon. Chart looks good. Broke the low on the 5 minute. Looks like we're trending down. You got resistance created. Stop above your resistance. I like it. GJ at 5 minute. Solid. Careful with this level we're coming into though, so just be aware of that. I think that's solid though, brother. Nice job. Make sure you break even as well. I feel like we were talking about something about the thumbnails and I did not. And I went on way off topic.
Before the thumbnails?
No, you said something on the thumbnails and I was going to say something relevant and I think I just went way off topic. I kind of forgot what I was talking about.
Oh, sorry. I was texting somebody. Calling somebody to watch the stream here right now. Yeah. About the thumbnails. Oh, yeah, I don't know. So I want to see yours. Let me check them out now. I really like your idea, like the live the like casual stream, like make it fun type thing. That was kind of what I was going for, like with my channel, but like a funny version of like institutional trading.
Yeah. You could do it because we both trade different too, so you could get that going too. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that are going to relate to the way you do things versus how the rest of us.
You're very similar with the Wicks Don't Lie type trading. Is it the same?
Yep, he taught me.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
Mine's a little different, a little bit, but overall same general idea.
Yeah, pretty much. Everyone throws their you copy someone that works, and then you throw your spin on it.
You gotta take it and make it your own. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what people gotta do. They gotta go to all these live streams and just take bits and pieces from all of it and put together what you like, and then figure out how to make it work, and then you're set.
Yeah. Something I was actually thinking. I thought it'd be hilarious. You know how there's a David Dobrik. He does the vlog squad.
Yes, the what?
Vlog squad.
Yeah.
You know this where like he was like he invites all these different people over and they do like wacky things every day and it's exciting.
Yeah.
I was like, how do we incorporate like the same concept into trading? Where like we have trading blogs with like a bunch of just like ridiculous people.
That'd be pretty. I feel like those videos would be way cooler, to be honest.
It'd be way cooler, but like, how do you teach people things?
True.
You couldn't take it seriously. And then like, I don't know, like you would have to be actually trading. Like you couldn't be out about doing things, right?
Yeah, you could have like an office and have people trading.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. And then I gotta wake up even earlier.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Half the time I'm trading naked. So.
Just pretend I didn't say that because I got future plans and I'd be giving away my info.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cause you know how like gaming, they got like gaming teams and gaming houses, right?
Oh man, yeah, that's a good idea. Whereabouts are you?
I am in Wisconsin. So like in 2 to 3 years, just remember what I just said.
All right. Well, you gotta move it out of a small city like Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be in Wisconsin, but
yeah, you gotta bring it over to
Tennessee.
California.
Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Mhm.
Why Tennessee?
That's where I want to live, I think.
What's so special about Tennessee? I can't get over the West Coast though, so I'm super biased. I'm from the East Coast, so.
Oh God.
Come to Canada. There you go. North.
No, I'd rather just like free fall out of a plane than do that. But
Free healthcare, come on.
in Tennessee, I get lower tax rates, so I make more of my trading money. But then I
You
spend.
can just write everything off.
But then I
it's okay.
spend more of it in sales tax, so it doesn't really matter.
Did you ever think about moving to where's it called? That tax haven there, like Shelt or something, Sandal? I don't know. Something. I forget what it's called.
Thank you,
Tax haven, where BitConnect is from, if you know that one. Not BitConnect, BitMEX.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks for the sub. No, I don't know where that's at.
So here's the thing. I don't know in the States, but in Canada, when you're writing off your taxes with trading, you have two options. You basically can go about the route where you're claiming it as capital gains, so like investment gains. And then in Canada, you get a 50% discount on all your taxes.
Yeah.
Or you can go about it as if you're running a business, and then you can like write off all your business expenses. So like you can get like 25% off your apartment. You can get like, you know, you go out for dinner, you know, you just say, okay, it was for a client, you know, things like this.
Are you from Canada?
Yeah, Vancouver.
Okay, is there any way I can get in contact with you like sooner or later? Just because I haven't, like this would be my first year actually writing up any taxes or doing anything for trading income. So is there any way I can like get in contact with you and like ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, I mean, you can message me jump on Discord there.
Where what is it on Discord? Is it like a group or something?
Oh man, you're gonna make me navigate things, aren't you?
Yes.
Gerza, see, he likes to put people to work, bro. You gotta be careful around him. Like,
yeah. So here's the thing though. I only started. I quit my job in February, right? So when I did my taxes, I just did my taxes as if I was doing them for my previous job. So I haven't done my taxes yet as a trader.
You gonna do it this year or
I'm gonna
year?
do it this year, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing because I just hired somebody to like write all my.
Yeah.
I have two. I'm incorporated with two corporations now, so I just hired somebody to do it all for me.
yeah, that's the way to go. Just makes it a lot easier.
For this year, I don't think I'm doing it just because it's near the end of the year and I haven't created a company yet or anything like that, and I haven't decided which way I want to go. Because you're talking about the capital gains, whereas like isn't this something like where you only get taxed 50% of your profits, right?
Yeah, that's capital gains. So technically, what you're supposed to do is like to be able to claim the capital gains, is you need to have this trade in for a certain amount of time or something like this, and you can't re-enter the same trade for, I think it's like 30 days or something like that. So you might get banged on it depending on how you trade. So like as a day trader, you're safer to go about it as a business expense, business expenses and whatnot.
Because I don't hold any trade over multiple days.
Yeah, it's like.
Appreciate the sub, Dario.
Like you can
Thank you,
definitely
brother.
like, kind of work with them, but if you're taking the same trade over and over, like if you're trading, gold every single day,
TJ, yeah, bro.
Like, what the fuck is this, right? You're obviously not using it as an investment.
No, yeah, I gotta look into it more. But this year, I think I'm gonna just do like normal taxes. But then next year, I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do.
Yeah. So what you can do then is I would go about it in the sense that you're like self-employed. So unless you're incorporated, then it's completely different because corporation tax is only 10%. That's the way I've gone. And so I just run everything through the business, and then I just don't get taxed anything basically. But when you're basically, I forget what it's called. You're basically just like self-employed, like just you're a single person, sole prop, I think that's what it's called. Then you can just write off taxes. So like if you can write off like you'll have to look up all the things you can write off. You can write off computer, you can write off all office supplies, you can write off your phone bill, you can write off part of your rent. Yeah, as long as it's crucial to business, right?
Yeah, gotta stay focused.
Yeah.
It helps me stay disciplined.
Raises your testosterone and
Yeah, it's
stimulates.
testosterone, so you're more risk adverse.
Yeah, it stimulates your IQ with more testosterone. Science.
Yeah, totally. Oh man. Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, exactly.
They needed those.
You
those
need
sectors.
that testosterone to trade.
Yeah, they needed that midget to go through that. What was it? They threw a midget through like a dark.
Yeah.
Yo, you think if you went to the
for office
doctors,
morale.
you think if you went to the doctors and you told them you're a trader and you need a glaucoma card, you think they'd hook it up? Like, I'm a day
glaucoma
trader.
card?
I'm a day trader. I need this.
What? What?
Like, so you can get like a weed card, then you can go buy. You can go buy it.
Oh,
legal here.
okay, I see. Okay, in Canada they don't care. It's
Yeah.
legal.
Oh, it's only legal in like a couple states here.
Yeah.
This
In
man is-
Wisconsin, it's not, so you technically need a card. But like, just like randomly, you think like they would see trading as like a stressful, like career / job, where they would agree
Yeah,
and
probably. Hey, take a look at UJ right now on the 5 minute. Zoom out. 'Cause we're looking at structure. We're not looking at the candles. I don't care about the candles. If I didn't draw my little pink lines here. So we see all these lows, right? So we think logically. We say, okay,
Appreciate the
anyone who
sub,
started
Howie.
longing
Thank you,
after
brother.
they saw this big move, they all longed here, right? So they put their stops
thank you for the sub, Matthew.
either here
Thank you.
or way down here, right?
Appreciate it, guys.
Even lower than there, right? So what they did is they put their stops here. They just got stop hunted, right? Close back within the range, extra confirmation. So now we're rallying back up and we've broken the trend in the other direction, right? We've broken the trend, we've broken this base, right? So now all it's doing is coming back down. Gonna retest this order block, and then we're gonna go for a rally. Bingo bango.
Starting to make more sense the more you kind of explain all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm an amazing teacher. I'm a terrible trader. Now, in terms of like how deep we could go there, I would say if we break below the actual like range low there, like basically where the wick closed, that big wick, then we're gonna lose, right?
Yeah.
You can kind of draw your fib and whatnot. I think it'll be the order block that we bounce off of, the bullish order block.
Which is right here.
2 to the right. I think we'll bounce off to the right, dude.
This one?
Down, yeah. I think it'll go a little bit lower. Hit that order block. I think. Not completely sure though. My guess. Let me look at the 1 minute.
Thank you for the subs, guys. Appreciate it. Almost took Wix 9 out of the Stream Boss spot. So we're just still waiting on gold. Waiting on the hourly close.
How does it look like it's closing?
Down hourly is closing like that so far. Not closed yet, but it hasn't really moved from this spot.
I would honestly, even if it does come back up bullish and kind of closes small bullish right at the top, the most recent high you created, I like that.
Texas, no income tax. I got a buddy in Texas, so maybe. The Gulag house? No, the Gulag, that's Rakil's thing. We call it the demo house. Monopoly house.
I like that. I think you gotta keep calling it that.
Yeah. The demo house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the only people that argue consistently
Yep.
will get the joke.
Yep. The demo house. I got a Monopoly money gun that I could use.
Whenever you want to trade, you start shooting that out.
Yep. Andy's got to be here for the first time though, cause he sent it to me, so he's got to be here for the first one.
Yeah, I think he's still dealing with the things at his house.
Yeah, they got some stuff they're working on, but I'll be back.
Yeah.
Off 20K for each child you can claim as working for you. Gerza, just pump out some kids, bro. That's all you gotta do.
Never, ever.
Never. Yeah, same. Same. How's your lady feel about that?
You say that again?
How does your woman feel about that?
Agrees.
Beautiful.
That's the cool part.
We got some winners, bro. We got some winners.
Never ever.
Damn, everyone wants me to go to Texas. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Texas is nice. I mean, we'll get a team house in every state. Who knows?
I think that's actually a really cool idea.
Wow. The thing is, though, to have what you're basically picturing is gamer teams, right? Their houses, like, you know, the FaZe house and whatnot, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, not literally their house, but like, yeah.
Yeah, but
concept kind of.
But what you're picturing, that same universe requires multiple gaming houses so that they can compete against each other, right? So you'd be like, okay, who's better, the FaZe team or like I don't know any other teams, but
I mean, yeah, I've thought about that, but I think it would be more of less of a team competitive, who's better, more of a community, and that's where like the elite traders go, sort of thing.
Also, content creation, I feel like.
Yeah, and then content creation and helping people.
Yeah, what I'm saying though is competition.
Thank you, Alana. Appreciate it, brother.
So much growth, right? Essentially, in like a positive manner. It's not like, you know, who's better and let's fight and argue and whatnot. But
yeah, I mean, that would be cool if there was like trading team houses. Like if there was like a Wicks Don't Lie house, a Hunter house, a Savage house, a Trading with Paul house, a Monty house. Like that would be pretty dope, to be honest. But I don't think those guys wanna. Like they got kids and family. They're not trying to do that. And I'm kind of like the young one, so I feel like I don't know. Let's push the envelope a little bit. I think that'd be. I mean, even if it didn't like get that popular, but it still like worked out, I think it would still be dope, really fun.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not gonna live there. I'm gonna have my own place, but I think it'd be cool for like younger people or people who want to do that. You know, we'll see. We'll see.
Sorry. Go ahead.
What we should do is we should make the house in, I remember the name of the place is Seashell. It's that tax haven that there's no taxes. And it's like a tropical paradise, and that would be amazing. And we could just make YouTube videos and trade all day.
That would be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope. I'm not against it. But I was telling my lady about the idea, and she's like, well, we're not going to live there, right? I'm like, no. Yeah, okay, good. I don't want to live there. I want my own house. Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna live there. You can live there.
I'll live there. And I'll be like, yeah, it's just a bunch of me and a bunch of girl traders. She's like, you know what? I think I could live there. Palm Beach. Yeah. It's a long ways away, guys. It's just that's got some ideas and some stuff I want to do that I think would be cool based on what I've done and my background and things I enjoy, and I think that'd be cool. But it's not here yet. When we get there, we will decide on a place. I will decide on a place, but I will accept input. Then I will make a decision. The requirements to how you move in. I don't think we're. I think that's a little ahead of where I'm at right now. We'll get there. We'll get there. Year or two, maybe 3.
Can you jump back to UJ, the 1 minute real quick? I'll just kind of explain kind of my logic here, right? So zoom out just a little bit, nothing crazy here, but you can see kind of this was the last chance for an order block, right? That we could be bouncing off of. So it does look absolutely terrible, and it's dumping super hard. So what I would be looking for, oh, Control Z does work. Damn it. Okay, cool. What I was basically looking for was some point in, I think, this area to show me bullishness, and this is the last area of support, right? So if this candle actually closes super well, then this might be a good long, and then you would be targeting here as a first profit, because that was the initial rejection point. Because so there's going to be resting orders still here, right? And then I can't zoom out, but the next level up would be the next profit target, right? But this looks like shit. We're not seeing any bullishness.
Saying Asian, just sell resistance, high support.
Yeah.
Got resist, hit it, falling back to.
Yeah. The other thing here, you can see this terrible wick on the 15 minute. So it looks like shit, but that's just kind of the logic about like why I wouldn't have entered that trade. But if it did show, if I did get like a nice close candle, then we would have entered a trade.
Gotcha.
Well, you know, I might not have, because Asia session, and I never trade the Asia session, but
if it was during a higher volume session, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I just don't know the data around Asia, basically, and I have to trade based off data.
Yep. It's basically buy support, sell resistance.
Yeah, that's what I basically figure. Like, you just trade back and forth.
Yeah, sometimes we get moves, but the continuational moves usually aren't till after the 4-hour close, within like another hour or two after that. Then we slowly start to come out of the little very, like, it either like dwindles up, just like barely making higher highs, higher lows, or lower lows, lower highs, or it ranges till the London. And yeah, Howie, that is Hunter FX in the background. He is hanging out with us tonight. Florida, yeah, Andrew, we could do, yeah, maybe Florida. We'll see. I don't know.
Can I interrupt you real quick?
No, you cannot. All right.
Flip to gold, please. One thing I want to say, this is something I don't think I've mentioned a lot, but like with the new strategy that we've been using for gold, and other people are trying to go for gold, so pretend this does, we'll say, close with the wick being larger than the body, right? We still got a couple minutes left, we never know, but pretend it does close like that. Can you flip to the 30 minute real quick? Yo. Alright. So that is like, if this like on the lower time frames, it also makes sense in a structure wise. So the hourly 30 minute. So if the hourly closes bigger like that, it also makes sense for the structure wise, because it came down, kind of tapped into this wasn't the old resistance, now support. And if it closes bullish here, and then the idea, like if someone doesn't want to trade with the wick being larger than the body, they can either take a entry once this kind of closes bullish, or once the high is broken, it stops being under the wicks here. So that's the kind of the two ways looking at it, combining them together in a way, using kind of structure with the wick strategy. We just got 2 minutes left, and see how it closes in 2 minutes. You never know what's gonna happen, but ideally, if this closes above, kind of engulfs this previous bearish candle, I think that'd be the best case. And then the hourly will also look a lot more prettier then.
Yep.
So that's two ways. So you can either wait for the wick to be the high to be broken, because it's not a major difference, probably a couple pips as a confirmation, just because it is a 4-hour new open, and sometimes, like I think it was yesterday, we seen what the 4-hour new 4-hour did, where it kind of just dropped, what was it, like 80 or 50 pips, however many pips it was.
Yep.
Without any sort of confirmation. So you can either wait for the new 4-hour to break a high, which it could be which is this hourly high, or get in right at the enter and kind of set your stops right below the wick. So that's the idea on gold that I have.
Kind of closing pretty good.
Yeah, I love when it closes like this with no top wick. Okay. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
All right.
Hey, Dad, how are you?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, mate?
Good. We're just finishing up the record. I'm in Berkeley right now.
Oh, that's cool. How's the record going?
It is good. I'm really happy with it. And, you know, I've been listening to a lot of E40 to get in the zone. What did you think of his new album?
Sorry, Jermaine.
E40, he's awesome. He really represents Bay Area indie rap. You know, he's been around for a while, and he started small, you know, with his East Bay roots, and then he's grown the whole Bay Area and nationwide. And, you know, he's one of the best in the game.
Yeah, no trade for me on this one. I'm going to pass. It might work out. Got a wick longer than the body. We got a good bullish close. We could get back, maybe test the high, maybe push here, but gotta be careful with that Asian. What kind of... Haven't moved a whole lot yet, so make sure you manage that if you're jumping in that. Dorian, the Ironman strategy, will be on my YouTube channel next week. Moving up a little bit. Yeah, if we break these wicks, we should ideally get up to here. Yeah, Edgar. Send the chart. Oh, yeah. Now it's just going for that. Damn. That was beautiful. That's already 1-to-1 right there. If you got in like right here. 20. Thing pushed up 30 already. Jeez. Oh. That was a nice one on gold right there if you guys took that.
Hello.
Yo.
Bro, I stepped away for 2 seconds after calling that and look what happened.
Yep, it's going.
This is
It had no, you like it when it has no top wick like that?
Yeah. Can I just get a clap for that, bro? I deserve a clap for that, bro. Where's your memes? I want to see the memes. Where are the memes? I want to see a nice meme for that. I called it out literally like a couple minutes before for everybody, and I hope everybody got that.
That's good, Gurja. That's damn good.
I want to see the meme. I better see a IG shadow for this one, bro.
I didn't take it though.
What?
I didn't have a top wick.
No, but that. Okay, never mind. But where's the meme? I don't see the meme, bro.
It's coming. Just watch the stream. It's coming.
Bro, I don't pay you for this. I don't want this much delay, okay?
Oh my god. Nice job. If you guys caught those buys, I called that out real nice. That's kind of what we were looking for. I thought we were coming lower. We did form support right there. And in an uptrend, we buy support. Support form, take a buy. Stop underneath. Here's some profit. Go break even. See if we run. Might keep running.
What the risk reward be, where 1 to 2 is, and where this resistance is a 4 resistance.
And so it's about 20 pip risk. 40 pip reward is almost 2-to-1 right there.
Right there. Oh, okay. So almost there for 2-to-1. 2-to-1 secure 50%. I would say, to manage, and then I'll go break even. I'd secure 50% just so I get 1-to-1.
You guys do quite short trades, like you do a lot of 1-to-1 type trades, eh?
Yeah, 1-to-1, 2-to-1.
Yeah, sweet. You get a really high hit rate when you do that.
Yeah, mine's around between like 80 and 90.
Holy crap, man! Yeah, one. That's real good.
Yeah. Things moved. That would have been a good trade. Damn it.
See,
So mine,
sorry.
Mine used to be right around 50 until I got a little bit better.
You go for more than 1-to-1, right?
Yeah. I was doing like 3, and then I got a little bit better. It's a bit better now, but
yeah, 3-to-1's really good. Yeah, when you do 3-to-1 though, you don't need a high hit rate. You need what, like, you could be profitable at like 40%.
I don't mean to interrupt the conversation real quick, but see how this has no top wick?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I prefer the most when he does this. When he puts a bigger wick on the bottom, when he has no top wick, or if he has like a slight, like a smaller top wick. I prefer this as most. I'm still testing it out and everything, but the reason why I believe I prefer, like, I don't know if this makes sense at all, but for me is whenever I see this, it's just showing me like price I really want to push up, because it as the candle was closing, the price was still continuously pushing up, and it kind of just closed right where it is at. It didn't drop back down at all.
It didn't have time to make a wick.
Yeah. So that to me showing is that price just wants to push up in the next candle right away.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Thank you, Ashish. Appreciate the sub. Thank you. I had sells from here to here. I was gonna take the buys. I was gonna give it a minute and look at it, and by the time I gave it like 4 seconds, it was gone. So I missed it. Big deal. But called the buys out. I caught sells, but that was more of a risky one. But the buys were called. You took it. I think a couple people took it. Got some nice profits real quick. That was like a 2-minute trade.
Yeah.
It was real nice.
I walked away because I had to quickly do something. I walked away, came back. I was like, bro, like, I don't expect it. Like, obviously, I wasn't expecting it to, like,
not that fast.
Want to that fast, but like, that was a general idea.
That's what she said. Is Gerjat in Clay's group? I don't think so.
Yes and no. That's why I always say. But I know he does have a group, and I know he does a lot of information in his group.
Yep, slow clap on the stream. We did that. Yep, yeah, Chris, there's a little bit of a wick to fill left right here, and we also have our daily wick up here. The buy was as soon as we closed bullish. You could have got in anywhere on the wick here. You caught him. Nice job, Henry. Very nice. Here you go, Chris. Very, very nice. Chris, Henry, Trent. Looks like everyone popped on that trade. That was beautiful.
Let's go.
I wish I would have. Can you move your circle?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
You're good. This thing could move it. It's got a bunch of volume right now. I think that... I wonder if we're going to pull back, though, like we did here. This one? See, right at the 4-hour, we got a ton of volume. We came... I wonder if we do something like that again.
Just manage. I would say, like, if it's a 1-to-1, some people, if you prefer closing 1-to-1, secure 1-to-1. But if you want to go break even a 1-to-1, manage your trades to your own preference. That's my opinion. And if you don't like to sit in like any sort of drawdown and you just want to go break even as fast as possible, I think I sometimes agree with that, and I think that's the best thing ever.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, might as well go break even instead of let it come back down now that you're in profits. You get what I mean? Or secure some. If that's 50%, you secure now. Let the rest 50 go.
This is gold on the 4-hour. Yep, up to there. Exactly. Yeah, the 4-hour actually set up as well. Wick longer than the body. Perfect setup again. It always works so perfect when I don't take it, but when I take it, it does this dumb shit. Look at that. The one I didn't take, the one I took, the one I took. Gold just knows. I was like, alright, Paul? No? No? I bet. Fly. Yeah. Oh well. Oh yeah, always go break even ASAP, especially on gold. I mean, if you're up 20, 30 pips, break even. And secure. Secure something. Still got another 20 minutes. Don't think there's gonna be another opportunity. I think that was the trade. If you caught it, great. I missed it. It will retest. Yeah, it'll retest, but I don't know if I'm gonna take another trade. One in Asians where I like to call. Yes, Samurai was pretty solid. Nice and quick. NZD USD. There might be. I'm not looking at gold right now. We'll see what happens on there. See what this hourly close is like. Maybe there's another opportunity. Maybe we reject really hard and we start coming down.
Interesting thing to notice is that I think we've both been watching is like after the 4 closes, kind of when like the best trades are setting up on like all the peers.
Yeah, that's been like 3 every day this week.
Yeah, and I've seen that before too. Like near the 4 close or right after the 4 close.
Yep.
It always has a decent amount of value.
Hey, you get like one push.
Yeah. And I think that's a more consistent. Like that's more consistent than like the Asian Open, which is weird.
Yeah, Asian Open was this candle here.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Got about 17 more minutes. I'm gonna wait and see what this hourly does. Maybe we get a trade, maybe I don't. But if we reject all the way down, probably gonna start moving back down. Is that your phone?
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh no, I just didn't know what it was.
Looks like GU might be doing something here on the low time frame. But yeah, you're totally right. It just freaking sells the highs there, doesn't it? Yeah, I'd be too scared to entering a trade here right now.
Asians just sell resistance, buy support, or just sell high, buy low once you get a bearish or bullish close. Take a nice 1-to-1 and get out.
So here's a question here for you. If gold closed right here, what would you think?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Bullish.
You think you're still bullish?
If it closed like this, yeah, I would just say we're just closing above. No trade for me.
Okay.
If there was an entry, it would have been after this close. If this closes like back underneath here, maybe some sells.
Okay, let's say if it closed, if it closed at, sorry, the cat in my way, like 907.7, something like that.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 would probably be bearish.
Or 908 or something, you know, 908-ish. 908.
Well, the wick would be longer than the body then, so maybe sells.
Yeah.
But I would want to see a bearish candle on at least the 15 or 30 just to confirm.
Okay.
And then I would just take it back to support, honestly. If we run down deeper, then great. Otherwise, at least then move down to support or this support over here.
Yeah, so you jump down to, okay, yeah. I'm trying to find a place where our strategies would contradict. Because on the 1 minute it's extremely bullish even, right?
I mean, it's bullish on all the higher time frames too.
Yeah.
The sells are just strictly Asian session volume in terms that this was, so Asian, you get one push and then it falls back down. Or you get one push and we fall back up.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So this was our one little push. Once the resistance is established, we should fall back down. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would never sell this ever.
Yeah.
I would wait for
cool.
a buy. Yeah, no, that's strictly Asian session. I mean, I already won tonight. I made 1,100, 1,200, so I might not do anything, but presents itself, I'll jump in with some small risk, but we'll see.
What percentage are you trading with roughly, risking?
It was 1.
1%, yeah, sweet, good.
Yeah, typically 1, either half or 1 or 2. Now you're good. $19.15, then a waterfall. Yeah, maybe. Oh, we got this. We got the signal from the future in the chat. Gotta write that down, guys. John knows the future. Yep. Okay, I do agree with 1913. I don't think we're gonna get that high in Asian session, but maybe closer to London. Then I do think selling it down would make sense till we find support. Yeah, it might. It's gonna try to break. I don't think we're gonna have volume to. We might not have volume to even get up here. We'll see where this hourly goes. We'll see what happens. Nobody cares.
Just you wait. Step 3. While they writhing and they dying, watch me flying to save the girl. Come on, man, I'm trying. Step 4. Kill 'em off with no haste. Now I'm back.
Holy spam, brother. Got 9 more minutes. We're looking like meh. DJ, nothing. I mean, maybe you caught sells, but that was some stressful sells if you did.
But here we go. Moment has finally arrived. The end to this crazy day will finally be contrived. Got the big dog here, and he know it's time to wrestle. Because I know my princess is being held here in Bowser's castle. Step 1, balls in the place. Step 2, make sure you leave a trace. A Koopa shells and Goombas when you smash in their face. You thought that was rough? Oh, just you wait. Step 3, while they writhing and they dying, watch me flying to save the girl. Come on, man, I'm trying. Step 4, kill 'em off with no haste. Now I'm baffled. Wait, my princess is in another castle?
So going into London, I'm seeing, well, I had a bias for the pound to be bullish yesterday, right? So I'm still kind of biased to that, and I think it might have just barely stopped me out. So I would still like to see that, and I'm seeing in Asia very, very flat range. So going into London, it would make a lot of sense for us to just, oh my god, shut up, Pat. It would make a lot of sense for us to just dump really quick, grab liquidity, and then rally to the upside. That's what I would look for. Sweeping of the Asia range on the pound USD. Pound USD, not pound yen.
Oh, okay.
Usually I'm not talking about the pound.
Gotcha. GJ's also at a really heavy daily support too, so it would make sense.
Yeah, it's quite similar actually. It's quite similar.
Yeah,
the pound USD
similar.
has a very obvious range though.
Yeah, GU is a little cleaner at times.
Yeah, so when I'm trading anything that's not a US dollar pair, I have to match it to my US dollar bias. And if I don't match it, then I don't trade it. Because I think it's about 80% of trading is on US dollar pairs. So if you want to know the market direction, you're gonna have to follow the US dollar. But luckily the GJ is basically the exact same right now.
Remember Hans moment when the wolves start to circle. Moment, Hans moment. You can't keep Hans moment down. Cause he's like cowabunga dudes with a skateboard
Can we pull up GU? Yeah, we'll pull up GU. What up, Paul? How's it going, brother? Up 22%. Jesus. Either you're over leveraging your ass off or you caught some monster. Paul Mensa, yeah. Go to there's a website. And you can join the group there if you want. It's in the bio, the description of the video. Otherwise, it's in my bio on my Instagram as well. Thanks for joining, Aaron. Hopefully, it helped out. Yeah, you're stream boss again. You're welcome back in anytime. Once you get, as long as you're the stream boss, you can always come back in. So, yes, sir. Glad you liked it. Hunter had some good points as well. Good session. I will pull up GU quick. Kind of looks the same, just ranging. Very slow session today for the pound and the yen. Gold is closing strong on the 30. We'll see what our hourly does. Keep watching that for a minute. Yeah, that's what I see on GU and GJ is nothing. Ranging. Ironman pattern, Mike, is the hourly candle. Longer wick than the body. And then ideally with the trend. And then you're good. But I'll have a video on YouTube next week going in great detail about all of it. But I'm gonna head off, guys. Thank you for coming on. If you're new, be sure to like, subscribe.
We're done, eh? Oh, okay.
Yeah. 8:30 minutes, and then I'm gonna let the little close down screen come on. Yeah.
I was thinking my time. I was like, oh shit, it's early. It's only 6:30.
Oh no, it's 8:30 here. Thanks for coming on, though, bro. It was fun. We'll have to do this again.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Maybe I'll come on another time too if you guys want me.
Yeah, of course. That was fun.
It's been fun. Yeah. All right. Thanks, man.
All right, brother. See you later. Have a good night.
Peace.
All right, stream. I'll see you guys later. Again, like, subscribe. Wix9 if you want in the Zoom tomorrow or on Monday. Shoot me a message on Instagram and we'll get you in there. And I will see the rest of you tomorrow. We're going to do a live stream simulation for about, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If a lot of people show up, we could go 2-3 hours. If nobody shows up, we'll do 30 minutes to an hour. I will see what time. What do I have? Thinking around like 5:30, 6 p.m. Central Time. We'll do the simulation. That's my plan. So, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.